sparkle, little sunshine in. You'll be on the right side, looking at the bright side, and with your chinny chin chin. Chin up, put a little laughter in your eyes. Brave it, save it, even if you're feeling otherwise. Rise up, wise up, let a little smile begin. You'll be happy-hearted once you get it started. Up with your chinny chin chin. Now come on everybody, chins up. I said chins there. Yes, yes, I can see you've got a problem. Yes, I know, love. Yes, double trouble. Yes. I wasn't being sarcastic. How can I be sarcastic with the chin I've got? Look at it. 2.5 weight of skin and bone. I'm not the president of the Pelican Club for nothing, you know. So look, if I can lift this, you can lift yours too. All right then? Stick it in the air and wave it around. Oh, chin up, chin up. Everybody loves a happy face. Wear it, share it. It'll brighten up the darkest place. Twinkle, sparkle, a little sunshine in. You'll be on the right side, looking at the bright side. Up with a chinny chin chin. Chin down, will get you found. Turn round, starting clowning. Think, sad, your trouble, double think. Glad they burst like bubbles. Chin up, chin up. Every little time your spirits will chin up, chin up. Give your attitude an upward tilt. Twinkle, sparkle, little fun begin. You'll be on the right side, looking at the bright side. Up with the chinny chin chin. You'll be on the right side, looking at the bright side. Up, keep your chinny chin up.
Good evening, you lovely people. And if you are watching this, you are watching Emma and Boaty's Monday Night Live. And we, that's me, Boaty, and Emma Lemon, the lady who has just disappeared from your screen for no apparent reason whatsoever.
Because
her hemorrhoids are playing up again. She needs a special cushion. Oh dear. We are coming to you live from His Majesty King Charles, United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. We are both orgasmic with the sheer joy of being alive and being in your company, aren't we, Emma?
Indeed. I'm extremely orgasmic. In fact, I've been orgasmic all evening in anticipation. Thank you very much.
I thought you could say some things there.
Well, my OCD just gets really bothered by when you're too high up there. I'm going to have to faff. I know it's unprofessional, but you know.
What's the matter with you? We were perfectly level.
No, that's better now, isn't it?
Well, no, you're bigger than me. You're twice the size of me.
Excuse me. It's very insulting.
No, I mean, you're higher, you're closer.
Higher, lower. There we go.
Oh, whatever. Who gives a tumbling turd?
Indeed. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Monday Night Live with Emma and Boaty. I hope you've all had fantastic days. I hope you really enjoyed, those of you who tuned in to watch the snowfall on JJ. I hope you all had a fantastic time in there. I did tune in for quite a while. And indeed, if I'd stayed any longer, I would have been in danger of missing this live stream. So I had to, tear myself away from it. But it was really enjoyable. I enjoyed my time there. And Boaty will want to know what you've been eating. So I'm going to ask you that. What have you been eating? What have you been doing with yourselves since I last saw you? It's been too long. How are you all? Let us know. And now Boaty's laughing too.
We are going to be with you for the next 2 hours. We're going to take you through till midnight. We are going to wave goodbye to Monday. And we are going to welcome in Tuesday. And we're going to welcome in quite a lot of snow in some areas, my own area included. And I don't mean my personal area. I don't mean part of my Greek god chiseled physique. I mean the area where I happen to live, which, if you're interested, I live in an area of the United Kingdom called the Peak District. And my colleague, Emma, lives in an area of the UK known as the East of Anglia. And it's a fascinating place where people are amazed by aeroplanes and they point to them and say, oh, bloody hell, look at that, sir. Big silver bird flying in the sky, sir. and they tend to mate with people that they are related to. It's an interesting place to visit. I would recommend that you do it once, and that will probably be enough for you. During the next, I'm sorry?
As you did.
As I did, yes. And yeah, I didn't even stay the night. I got my ass out of there almost immediately, darling. I stayed long enough just to go on a roller coaster. Over the space of the next 2 hours, we are going to talk about God only knows what. We are going to hang out with the fantastic Boaty's World Livestream community who come together on a nightly basis, but on Monday we go out to the wider world because we are vertical, darlings. We are vertically joint and live.
Hello,
And that means that we will be going out on the shorts reel and the what's it called? The live the vertical live feed and all of that. So there will be people watching this who are not our regular viewers. And you won't know what's going on. You will be perplexed. But we have a get-together every night. We hang out. We talk about all sorts of things. We support each other. We laugh together. We break wind together. And it's a jolly good wheeze. And on Mondays, we invite all of you people to come and join us. So who knows what's going to happen over the next 2 hours. But one thing is for sure, that very shortly we are going to be diving into the comments, because the comments from the members of the community, they are very much the meat and vegetables of the ham sandwich that is this live stream. Aren't they, Emma?
They are indeed, and I really love munching on them.
Okay, we're starting early. Right, who's going to kick off with the comments?
Oh, I'll do it, Boaty. Why not?
Why not?
I mean, you've just been sitting reading them on your weather live stream for the last 3 hours. So yes, Peter P is, as you would say, the first cab off the rank. I've never said that before, so I thought I'd say it tonight. And he says, "Good evening, Emma."
Did you enjoy saying it?
No, not really.
Oh, I always do. I'm sorry you didn't enjoy it.
Well, I think it's because I've heard you say it so many times that when I say it, it feels a little bit like I'm pretending to be you. And the last thing I want is for people to think I'm any more like you than they already do. Because we do often get told we're like brother and sister. So, I need to try and move away from that image, because I don't think it's doing my image any good. Why the colour keeps going really funny? Have you noticed that on my side?
Yes.
And now it's back again. Oh, well, we'll just have to live with it. Anyway, yes, so we'll just have to live with it. As long as I'm not freezing, the colour can...
Why don't you read out the first couple of comments impersonating me, just to get it out of the way?
I can't do that because you'll be insulted, because I can't impersonate you very well.
Can you not?
No, because I can't do a Brummy accent.
How dare you? I don't have a Brummy accent.
You do a little bit.
I know I do.
Matron has just told me, sorry Matron, I know you sent it in a private message, but I'm going to tell the world that this phone that I'm using, which of course is your phone or was your phone, she said it used to do that with the colour on your live stream, so she thinks it's the iPhone that is causing the colour issue. But as long as it's just a bit of colour issue and we're not freezing or losing sound, then we can live with it. Right, so I can try and do an impression of you, but it's going to be rubbish. I know that my Captain Mustard impression is bang on. It's so believable that people think that he's in the room. But yours, I'm not going to be able to do you. I'm not going to be able to do you, Boaty, but I will give it a go. Here we go. Oh, it's going to sound cockney because I can't do your accent. All right, so good evening, Emma Doodles and Boaty, says Peter P. And hello, Angie and Paul. Carol C is here and says, hello, Peter P. and the community. It's been a busy night already. And then she says, how has your day been? How was the washing machine finished and clothes sorted? Has that happened? Does that happen? She wants to know if your washing machine's finished and your clothes are sorted.
Yes, the cycle has indeed finished, and my clothes...
You be me. You impersonate me and I'll be you.
Okay. Oh, feel my melons. They're warm and squashy. And do subscribe to me, Emma Lemon,
That's a good
and
point,
make
actually.
sure that you put two N's in there because I've spelt my name wrongly to make it more difficult to find me. Because although I want 500 subscribers by the Christmas after next, I'm going to make it as difficult as possible by not making any videos, spelling my name in a difficult manner, and just generally being awkward. How was that?
I meant read the comments. I didn't mean it verbally insult me. Not good
Well,
you.
yes, I can confirm that the washing machine has indeed finished, and my clothes for work tomorrow have been laundered. The next stage of the operation will be to remove them from the washing machine and place them into an area where they will become dry, ready for me to wear them to work tomorrow. Carol C goes on to say, "What is the weather report in your area? Northumberland is dry and it's 0 degrees C, but it feels like -2 degrees C, which is 2 degrees colder than the actual temperature." But I've liked this video and I think that you should too. Please like and subscribe. Matron has joined us, and Matron's name is in blue because she's moderator of the live stream. She has great and total power over you. She may well mute you, she may remove you from the audience entirely, or she might track you down and beat you with a spatula. Peter P is with us and say hi, Euclid. Ian Hully is here, and Ian Hully is a gentleman who is very local to me. He resides in a place called Bolsover, which is in Derbyshire. And he says, "And a very cold and snowy good evening to everyone. I've just come over from Emma's live chat. Please like and subscribe," says Ian. And a very good evening to you, Ian. It's an enormous pleasure to have your company. And Ian goes on, and he says, "It's a double helping of fun and frolics. Yes, it's Monday Madness once again. Fasten your safety belts. It might be a bumpy ride." Damien Eves is with us and says hello to one and all. There's snow here and it's getting thicker. Thank you for that, Damien. Carol C says hello, Damien, but where is here? If you're going to give us a weather report, then do please include your location. Thank you. And Damien Eves replies to Carol C and he says Chesterfield. So that's three people in the space of a few comments who all live within a 5-mile radius of each other. And that's fascinating. I'm sure you would agree. 69 Phuket joins us and says, "Made it," but it doesn't say what he's made. I like to imagine that it's something made out of milk bottle tops, possibly a World War II army tank or a Triumph Spitfire motoring car. Although that would be quite difficult now because milk bottle tops are not of the type that they used to be in the days when Blue Peter was at its heights. And I would now like to tell you a Blue Peter related joke. Here it comes, please get ready. What do you call a woman who used to present Blue Peter and has only got one stomach? Valerie Singleton.
God.
That was a very
say your jokes are getting a lot worse than they used to.
that was a very good joke. Right, we've got some voice notes that have just come whizzing in like I don't know what. So I'm going to treat you to these. Here we go with the first one. Boom.
Good evening, Emma, Boaty, and the whole community.
Good evening.
Charles Knight, new viewers and everything. Emma's also got her camera open as well. If you want to check Emma out, so she's got 2 cameras. She's on Boaty's and she's also got one behind the scenes. If you can tune in and leave the poor lady a like button. She needs to pay for the kids' Christmas presents somehow. And
Indeed.
just to bring a smile on the young lady's face. And it's
Hang on, you're watching Steve Berry. He's watching Steve Berry. I'm not having this. I am not having it. I don't care. I don't care what you hate. You're watching
Boaty, he
Steve
might
Berry.
have recorded it earlier on.
They didn't have I ended up at my
Ah.
house because the cafe was shut.
Okay.
So I had a plate burger and a Coke today with my mother. Anyway, I'd like to thank you both for doing this live stream tonight.
Not at all. Shame you can't be asked to watch it.
In the background in Emma's, we had Caroline living in the moment. Often takes a kit off, but she's a really lovely lady with it as well. I enjoy watching her. Anyway, thank you very much. Just please tune in and please leave likes. And
Go on, wind it up. Wind it up. Come on.
listen to me as I say this is Mr.
Yeah, yeah. Go on, snap it.
Sit back, enjoy it, and if you've had a bad day, this is last. Hopefully, your face. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Boaty, he needs to be.
You.
Oh, got it.
You and Emma on your channel together here on their channel, and I'm also watching Steve in the 90s. Steve in the 90s right now.
Yeah, I knew you bloody were. Right.
He needs to be your next co-host because he just loves it. Mr. Stephen Parry, please come and co-host with Boaty or me.
I'd let him. No. That wouldn't be co-hosting, so I wouldn't get a bloody word in.
Well, he could read all the comments and you could just chill out.
Oh, that would be nice. Well, let's practice that. You read out all the comments and I'll chill out.
That's what you normally do, though, Boaty, on a Monday night.
Yeah, well, it gives you a chance to plug yourself, doesn't it? And not in a,
You wouldn't want me to do that before 11 o'clock, would you, Boaty?
No, no.
Do you know what? I'm not sure where we were up to.
We got up to Damien Eves admitting that he lives in Chesterfield. And then 69 Phuket said made it. And then Matron shouted at people in capital letters.
Right. And then you took the voice note. Right. So Trisha Alderman is here. Good evening, Emma and Jason. Hope you're both well. Good evening, Trisha. Hope you're well too. My birthday, twin. Birthday snap, me and Trisha. Pingy says, good greetings, honourable hostess and the other bloke. Excuse me, I have the live stream frog already. Bluegrass says 69. Steve, you came, says Peter P, because Steve was threatening not to come. You know, you hate it when a guy says, I'm not going to come. But he decided to. He was going to stay on the other live stream. But yeah, I'm glad he came over here, because this is where the action's at. People saying hello to each other. I thought you called him a camel then, said Matron. Caroline is here. She's waving. So waving back at you, Caroline. Who else haven't we said hello to? Ian Holly says, can't beat a bit of good old Brucey unless it was in Beat the Clack. Beat the Clack, you're going to beat the clack. Who sung that?
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
There's a song. I'm going to beat the clack. I'm going to beat the clack. It's from 70s.
Not a clue.
No?
I wasn't born in the 70s. I was born in 1981. How would I know about that?
I know, you just led a hard life, haven't you, Boaty? Poor you.
It was a tough paper round. It really was.
My balls are full, says Steve Colg. So nice for him.
Well, that's kind of a bit too much information, really, isn't it?
Well, it depends what he's talking about, because if he's been playing football and he found that his football had deflated and he's just pumped it up and now it's full of air, then that's good, isn't it?
I suppose so, if that kind of thing is important to you. Apparently it was by Sparks.
Oh, really? Somebody was talking about that on your Windy live stream earlier, Sparks.
Oh, was he? I didn't watch that.
How weird
Absolute
was
rubbish.
that? Yeah, I turned it off after a little while.
I don't blame you.
Well, I'm not sure who 69 is replying to, but he says, oh, shucks. So maybe he's not very happy about Steve Cole's ball situation. Andrew Buttergeek says, a very good evening again, everyone. We join you at Boaty's Winter Wonderland with our lovely hosts, Emma and Boaty. Thank you, Andrew. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Bugger, says Mystic Hair. I thought I'd missed the Brucey opening. No, you managed to catch it, hopefully. Diane Sturdy, I don't know if you said hello to Diane, but she's here. So hello. I'm going to say hello to Diane in case she hasn't had a hello. This is mad. 2 lives at the same time, says Jimmy F500. Yeah, but watch this one. You can always watch the other one on repeat tomorrow if you really need to. It's just an experiment. Melon Watch says 69. Somebody called Moke is having lots of comments removed by Matron, who's doing a very good job with her spatula behind the scenes. You're going to have a very sore bottom if you continue, Moke, so you might like to curb whatever behaviour you're giving out there. Lord Stiff Upper Lip says, oh my God, it's Boaty and Auntie M. Oh, an auntie. Uncle Bunghole and Auntie M. People are still saying hello to each other. Try an actual sentence, please, Moke, says Matron, which is a good bit of advice there. Good evening, all. Glad you got home safely, Boaty. Have you been somewhere, Boaty?
No.
Well, she's still glad you got home from wherever you didn't go safely. And good to see Emma. I guess she thinks you've been to the yard, yeah? Or work.
Now, I have been, I did go somewhere much earlier. I went somewhere at lunchtime.
Okay.
In fact, I went to 2 places. I went to the restaurant to see if the builders had actually turned up, this team of 10 people, to really put a finish on the job this week. And then I went to swap the cars over. So I left Dick-a-Dum-Dum under the bridge, and I brought back Windsor Davis ready for my last trip with him, which will be on Thursday, of course.
Oh.
If all
Will you
goes
be
according
sad?
to plan.
Is that a sad thing? Is it as sad as the other cars? No.
No.
You're excited about Yvette Carte Blanche. I can't even say it. Yvette Carte Blanche.
Yes.
Little red Corvette. No, little red Yvette. That's it.
Little red Yvette.
You all need a resting, says Steekel. Equals insanity, says 69. Double the move, says Andrew Buttergeek. Fondo. Had some good fluffing, says Peter P. Tricky chap's word, says Ian Hully. Eating tablets for my headache, says Andrew. Pot noodle and a couple of fig rolls, said Mystic Hair. Oh, I had my own curry that I make, which was very nice. We've had that one. Carol C says, I've been Christmas shopping, picking up my new varifocal glasses. What, that's Christmas shopping? You bought some glasses? Eating killers for lunch. Killers? Hang on. It does say killers. Do you mean kippers, maybe? Kippers? And curry for dinner. Lord Stiff Upper Lip is saying, eating tablets for my headache. Real Coca-Cola is good for headache. God only knows how I'd be. God only knows how I'd be without you.
It's what, not how.
I'm just reading 69's comment. That's what he said.
Oh. Okay.
Keep each other happy. We keep each other happy, says Steecle. Kippers, not killers, says Carol C. Ian Hully says lunch today was Wiltshire ham and fried onion toasty. Burn your tongue off. Temperature, but flipping tasty. Big boy, says 69.
Hang on, that seems wrong to me. Ham shouldn't be a hot thing, should it? Ham's a cold thing.
Yeah, but if it's in a toasty, it goes hot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ham shouldn't be hot. It's a cold meat.
You can heat it up, though. What about spaghetti carbonara? That's got hot ham in it, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, no, that shouldn't be eaten. That's not a thing. Right. Ham should not be served hot under any circumstances. Right. If you have ham, egg, and chips, and why shouldn't you? It's a splendid meal. I'm very fond of it. You wouldn't heat your ham up, would you?
Well, no, not on that meal.
Well,
but you can put it into
So-
anything. There's no hard and fast rule, is there, that says if it's safe to do it and it tastes nice, why not do it?
Because it's wrong.
That's my motto in life. If it's safe and tastes good, do it.
Well, sorry, but I'm saying no. I'm saying that hot ham is an anathema to all that is good and decent in this world. And I'm just going to call it out as being wrong. Toasted ham. Ham on toast.
Ian Holly, you very, very much upset Boaty, I'm afraid.
Well, you wouldn't have ham on toast for your breakfast, would you?
Would you like to deploy matron for this?
For what?
Well, would you like her to punish him for having ham hot? Is it a punishable offence that we need to get matron on it?
Well, no, but I think we should at least have a debate. I mean, obviously it's not illegal to have your ham hot, but I would argue that it is immoral, and we could have a debate on the morality of heated ham. Now, I would argue that it's immoral and thus wrong. I'm not saying that it's illegal. I'm not saying that people who do it should be punished, but I would put it in the same box as cheesing. It's wrong. It's morally wrong. And I don't think that the little baby Jesus would like it. I bet he never had his ham hot.
You're a bit special, aren't you, Boaty?
I'm just saying. I don't think it's right. Would you have ham on toast for breakfast? If you ordered a meticulously planned breakfast at Windy Bum and I served you ham on toast, would you look at it askance?
I wouldn't.
Or would you think, yummy?
It's not a classic breakfast food. He said he had it for lunch, though.
It doesn't matter.
Fried onion toasty.
It's still ham on toast.
Yeah, but all right, yeah.
And while I'm on it, ham and fried onion. Sorry, but wrong. Right? Now, ham and onion, absolutely fine, but it needs to be finely sliced raw onion, surely, and a bit of mustard in a sandwich, not fried onion. Ham and fried onion. Fried onion goes wonderfully well with many things, but not ham. Now, he's a lovely chap, Ian, don't get me wrong, but I'm calling him out on this. I think a ham and fried onion toasty is morally incorrect and, quite frankly, indefensible.
Well,
what do you think? Let me know in the comments what you think of this outrageous hamtrosity.
Well, Boaty, many times over the last few minutes, you have been saying, what do I think? And I've been trying to tell you, but you won't let me. So I'm giving up now.
Well,
if you served me ham on toast or a toasted ham sandwich for breakfast, I would be grateful and I would think it tasted lovely. And I would say, Boaty, please will you spray some of your special sauce on it for me?
Look, can we keep the filth until after 11 o'clock? Outrageous. Well, actually, don't worry about it. This live stream gets demonetized every single week, so we might as well enjoy it. It did get demonetized again last week, in case you were wondering. I didn't even bother telling you because it's just business as usual, isn't it?
What we did last week.
We didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, that's it. I'd been away for a bit and then I was back, wasn't I? But I don't think it was like we didn't do anything outstanding. There was no like wine o'clock news. There isn't any of that tonight either, by the way.
Oh, good. You've been putting the effort in. That's nice. Don't worry. I'll carry the show.
This is your channel. You should write it.
For the sake of you and the community, I will make the ultimate sacrifice and I will have a glass or two of wine at 11 o'clock and I will become hideously indiscreet and inappropriate for your amusement. You're welcome.
Yeah, that's what you always do. We're used to that. We look forward to that. Anyway, I'm interested to see what the community say about the ham. The hot
They'll agree
ham.
with me. They'll agree with me.
Okay, Boaty, gammon.
Yeah.
Do you agree with gammon?
Hey?
Do you agree with gammon?
Yeah.
Hot?
Of course.
Okay. Where did I find you? As somebody asked me that
not with pineapple. Not with pineapple. That's wrong. It's gammon and egg, not gammon and pineapple.
Matron says they really do break wind together, these two, do we? I've never noticed. Mike Potter 37 says, hi all, not perplexed. Oh, good.
Oh,
If you're
glad to
not
hear it.
perplexed, please subscribe, like, stick around, subscribe to me as well while you're at it, and yeah, enjoy the Monday evening. And Carol C also says please like and subscribe, and she's the deputy to matron these days. I think she does a very good job of reminding people to like and subscribe. Andrew is thanking Trisha, and he says he's had a headache since Saturday night. I'm just gonna put some hand cream on because I'm getting very dry in my old age. Paulie Galtieri says evening, Boaty and Emma and all. Staying off the grid is telling us we need to oil up. I'm not quite sure what he or she has planned for us, but I'm oiling up anyway, just in preparation, just in case. Beware, Boaty's got his jeans on, says Steve Cold. Pitkins, says 69. I don't know what half these people are talking about, you know. Cowboy, says Steve Cold. So who's oiling up, says Stay
I can tell you who the I can tell you who the Pitkins were. They were the backing group for Norman Wisdom on his last ever hit record.
Right, I'm popping away for a second. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Yeah, the Pitkins, Norman Wisdom and the Pitkins. Now, it's an interesting thing, this one. Norman Wisdom, very unexpectedly, had a hit record when he was about 117 years old. And it was all thanks to a chap called Sir Tim Rice and a chap called Tony Hawks. Tony Hawks was a one-hit wonder. He had a single hit with the band Morris Minor and the Majors, and it was called Stutter Rap. And he had a bet with Simon Cowell that he could get another hit record so that he wouldn't die as a one-hit wonder. And he tried various things. He went to America and tried making a country record, and everything he tried failed. And in the end, during the recording of an episode of a Radio 4 show called Just a Minute, he and Tim Rice decided that they would write a song for what's his name, Norman Wisdom, and they would release it in Albania, because against all the odds, at that time, which was sometime in the early 2000s, Norman Wisdom was still massively popular in Albania. They played one of his films on Albanian national television every single day. So they took poor old Sir Norman Wisdom, who at this point was 125, and they took him over to Albania, and they made him do this song, which was called Big in Albania. And they and Tim Rice's family called themselves the Pitkins, and they were his backing group. And they played the song in the Albanian National Football Stadium, played it on a show on Albanian national TV, and it became a hit. So Tony Hawks won his bet with Simon Cowell. Norman Wisdom ended up as the oldest person to have hit records. He was 153 by that point. And there you go. What an interesting story that was. And I hope you enjoyed it. Now then. That is too funny, says Matron, talking about Emma's impersonation of me. That's not Boaty, but it is hilarious. Emma, do an impression of Mustard doing Boaty, says Andrew. And I hope you don't mean that literally. And as Matron says, that's going to be one point material. That came out wrong, Trace, says Andrew. Boaty's an actor, says 69 Fruit Care. One thing I've never done, apart from a school assembly or something. Oh, I did a musical. Does that count? I did do a musical. I did Oklahoma. I'm sure it's been said before, says Paulie Galtieri, but Boaty sounds just like Lou Todd. And I've got no idea who Lou Todd is, so I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult. You can't take a spear at that, says 69. I like watching you two, says Steve Gold. Thora Hurd's in the house, says Andrew. Alan Bennett's taken elocution lessons, says Matron. From what orifice is he speaking? Wonders Peter P. Sounds like Alan Bennett, says Diane Sturdy. Matron urges you to leave a voice note on the Community Electric portable telephone, and you are more than welcome so to do. Matron is helpfully putting the number out for you. Monday Madness, says 69. We need some snow at Emma's, says Steve Cole. Did the wind change and he's got stuck like that? Milk bottle tops and candy floss, says 69. The old milk bottle top scale Spitfire. You had a hard crowd tonight, says Steve Cole. Darren Lee says, I've been watching you for about 3 years now. Blimey, the channel hasn't been going that long. So,
he's been watching you, though. Is he a stalker?
no, yeah, he's just outside, peered into the window. And I have to say, it's an absolute pleasure watching your everyday drives and chat. Keep it up. Darren, that is very kind of you. Thank you for being such a long-term devoted viewer. And it's really good to kind of meet you a bit and see you here in the midst of the inner scrotum. Drunk Putin says, in Russia, I have bear for both of you.
What does that mean?
And I don't know. And he goes on to say that in Russia, woman, no talk, just cook. Right. Okay. Well, no wonder they seem so keen to come to the UK, I guess. It's nice of Right Said Fred to join Emma tonight, says Paulie Galtieri. Andrew saying hello to Mr. Parry on the voice message on the phone. And let me remind you that if you are watching this, you are watching Emma and Boaty's Monday Night Live. I am Boaty and this is my channel. My co-host is Emma Lemon of the YouTube channel Emma Lemon with a double N just to try and confuse you. And we do a live stream together on a Monday night. I do live streams every other night of the week. And Emma has started doing one on a Wednesday. And they're all jolly good fun. And you will find that there's a loyal, tightly, closely knit community that kind of whiz between these things and support all of the community channels. Many of the people watching have channels of their own. We all support each other. And if you're new to this, then you are very welcome. We are not a clique. We are not exclusive. If you are new, speak up, say hello. You will be warmly welcomed. Won't they, Emma?
They will indeed, Boaty. And can I just say, you need to say a huge thank you to Darren Lee because he's been putting out quite a few super stickers.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, you'll notice that I think there's several, unless my screen's gone funny. There's at least one, but in my from being thrown to the end of the chat and having to wind back, it looks like there's quite a few. So Darren Lee's, that's really lovely of you, Mr. Lee.
Oh,
thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Very much appreciated, especially at the moment because it's snowing hard outside. And yeah, any help with any help at all means that I can turn the heating up a little bit, which is warmly welcome. So thank you very much indeed.
I don't know the difference between super stickers and super chat, so sorry, I'm not sure which it is, but yeah, the blue thing.
Oh, they normally pop up at the top of my feed, but they didn't pop up for some reason.
Well, that's why I'm wondering if there were stickers. Maybe stickers don't, but yeah, there's quite a few coming on there. So yeah,
isn't it awful when things don't pop up?
Yeah, when you don't notice they pop up and you miss the opportunity, that's the worst part.
Do you remember pop-up books? Do they still do them?
They do, yeah. The annoying thing about them, though, is they so easily broke if you weren't careful. When you first get them, they're beautiful and they pop up. It's like, this is amazing. And it doesn't take much for it to break and rip. And then it's like, oh, bugger. And if you get them out of the library, it's pointless. But yeah. We should do a Boaty's World pop-up book. That'd be fun. So when you turn the page, each member of the community suddenly pops up at you. That'd be fun.
Oh, that'd be cool. Oh,
yeah.
Please
who wants
tell
to be
me
in the
that when
Boaty's World
Matron pops up, she's got clothes on.
Yeah, and Carol Ann, maybe she'll pop a top on. Or maybe when she pops up, hers falls off. It's the opposite with her. Sorry, Carol Ann. You know I love you really, Carol Ann, if you're still watching. I don't know if you said this already, but Andrew said hello to Mr. Parry, who was on the phone. Nice of Right Said Fred to join Emma tonight, says Paulie Galtieri. I I am laughing my bottom off that Mr. Stephen Parry is sending a voice note while watching Steve Berry's shit in Minite, says Matron.
Outrageous.
And then
Absolutely outrageous.
Darren Lee sent super sticker number 1 or super chat number 1, whatever it is. Excuse me, I'm having a bit of a neck tick there, so I hope you can cope with that. Flying car, you need a chitty chitty bang bang, says Ian Hully. Plugging, says Peter P. Plug yourself, says 69. Wolo1 says, dude, made me giggle. Most jolly person I've seen it on the internet. Cheers to you, mate. Oh, that's lovely. Nice compliment for you there, Boaty.
Oh, thank you very much.
From Wolo1 says that you're the best giggle he's had on the internet today.
Well, that's very kind.
Jolly Roger says 69. Coldplay says Wolo. Spark says 69. British says P. Diddy. Wolo is laughing. Darren Lee then sent the second of the super thingies.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you very much, Darren.
Thank
Tyrone says Tyrone Coleman would like you to breastfeed him.
Right, okay.
John Stoodley says, evening chat, Boaty and Emma. Good evening, John. Hope you're well. Oh, John, please do a live stream. I'll be ready for you next time.
Yeah, I missed John's live stream. I'm gutted.
So
I would have watched that. I was here. I was at home. I'm normally not. I'm normally at work or busy doing something windswept and interesting and exotic. And today I wasn't. I was here, hunkering in, hiding from the snow. And I would have loved a John Stoodley live stream. I would have adored it. I would have embraced it. I would have taken it to my heart. I might even have tucked it into my underpants. And I missed out on that opportunity. And I'm gutted. On the other hand, I did clean my fish tank out and change the water. So that's a good thing, really, isn't it? Oh, and I almost killed one of my fish. I accidentally scooped it out when I was changing the water, threw it into the bath, and there was no plug in the bath. And so the poor little sod was flip-flapping about trying to find some water. I had to shove the plug in, quickly get to try and waft him around, so get some water into his gills before I could get him back into the tank, the poor little sod. Must have been a hell of a traumatic experience for him.
You might not survive that. They don't like that sort of thing.
No, he survived. He's a tough little fella. He's swimming about in the... It was one of my small fish. And he's swimming about happily with his other half, and he's living his best life in the newly, freshly cleaned tank with the lovely fresh water, and he's got plenty of food, and he's a happy little fish. Have you got a siphon for your tank, one of those tubes? No. Because when I had fish, it's really great. It's like just a long tube, and if you put one end in a bucket and the other end in the tank and do that with it, it creates a siphon that makes the water then start coming out into the bucket. It's amazing. Yeah, it's just like I'm aware of what a siphon is. I know, but I was amazed at how it worked. Maybe everyone knows they work like that. You know, that you literally just pump it in the water a few times and the water starts coming out. I didn't know that. I was really impressed. Oh, well, I knew it because I used to be a motor dealer back in the day before you had anti-siphoning technology. So if a part exchange came in full of petrol, I used to siphon it out so I could put it in my car. Yeah, but I thought that usually with siphons you have to suck on it. No. I mean, you plunge it in. Right. If you've just got a tube and it's literally just a tube, you need to suck. But you don't with the one for the fish tank. But the ones that you use in a fish tank, they've got a rubber bulb, and you just. No, mine didn't. It was just a tube. And you just do that in the water to get the water starting to go up, and then it goes out, and you put the bucket lower down, and it just pulls it all out. Yeah, well, gravity will take over at that point, but you've got to start the flow somehow. So yeah, with it normally pumping it into the water. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, normally they have a rubber bulb which enables you to do that. I don't have one. Now, when Boo and I were together, we had an enormous tank, one of those massive ones, and Boo had a siphon and all of the proper gear. I've just got a jug Oh, thank you, matron. Is it that time already?
Yeah, it is. Matron has just reminded Boaty he needs to freeze his wine in case you wondered why he got a message from Matron and then rushed away. Did you want to finish your story or shall I read some comments?
What story was it?
About Siphons with Mrs. Boaty. Or
Oh,
Blue.
no, I've done that.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
no, finished. Done.
Can I just say, though, John Studley, your live stream was quite short. So leave it running a bit longer, because I think that's the reason I missed it, was by the time I noticed it was there, it finished. So, but definitely do one. It'd be lovely if you did one to sort of celebrate your, over 100 subscribers. P. Diddy says, bro looks terrible for being born in 1981. Yeah, Boaty, he did say he'd had a hard life, didn't you, Boaty?
It has been a hard life. It's been a very hard life indeed.
And I hear you're bullshitting now, father, says Peter P. Wolo says, buy her painting, guys. Right, okay, matron. Can you put Ilana's linky poos to her? If you don't know what it is, Ilana Hunter Art on Facebook. And then you can go.
Matron's already done it.
Oh, she's so efficient. I don't know why I'm having to prompt her. Why I'm feeling the need to prompt her, because she is super efficient. She's so efficient that she's answering your pub quiz questions before you've even asked them. I've noticed.
Is she?
No, but as soon as I see that there's a new pub question and people have answered, I think, oh, who's got it? Matron. I think she's just sitting there poised, waiting for the next question.
She hasn't got all of them. She hasn't got all of them.
I haven't had time to look at any more of them. Right, so yeah, Matron has put out Ilana Hunter Arts link, so you can actually purchase that if you want to. Andrew Buttergeek says, P. Diddy, you have good reception in that prison. Connor Ryan says there's definitely some sexual tension between these two. And Decog says Peter's always getting me into trouble. Ian Holly says Brucey hosted Beat the Clock in the 1960s. Oh, okay. There was definitely a song though. Beat the clock. We're gonna beat the clock.
Why are you all how old are you, lot? I was born in 1991. And you're all talking about stuff that happened when my parents were young.
And then Darren Lee put out his third super sticker, or whatever it is.
Oh,
So
he's
wonderful,
so kind.
Darren Lee. You're very kind.
What a nice man.
Ghostkeeper09 says Emma is smart with some eyes. Now, I've been called many things in my life, but I don't think anyone's ever called me smart. So thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Matron is sending lots of love to Darren Lee on behalf of you, Boaty.
Thank you. Thank you, Matron. And thank you again, Darren. Very much appreciated.
And then Darren Lee put out his fourth super sticker. So thank you again very much, Darren Lee. Very kind of you. Peter P says, Emma has a super van over at the other live. Oh, have I? I look forward to reading all the chat comments tomorrow or whatever on the other live stream. So I'm just going to talk to my other live stream. If you'd like, please like, subscribe, and I will look at this tomorrow. Thank you very much. Right, and then he won't come here, so I give up, says Peter P. Oh, Matron's been trying to get the super fan over here. They're probably enjoying the view on the other live stream. And then Darren Lee put out the next super thingy. I think we're up to 5 now, are we? I've lost count. Thank you very much again, Darren Lee. Boaty's going to be so warm this winter because of you. Or at least for the next few weeks or whatever, few days. I've paused your live now, Emma. My eyes were going on the wonk. I don't expect anybody here to be watching the other live stream. That's just hopefully bringing some new people in. So it'd be wonderful. If anyone has come over from my live stream, good evening. Wonderful to have you here. And Matron quite rightly says, Darren Lee, you are so kind. Thank you. He will spot your messages soon. Indeed, he did. Boaty, good luck finding the rover in the morning, the white one, says Steve Culk.
Yeah. Could be tricky.
Emma has such an amazing pair, says somebody, Pasod Kale. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you.
Do you take that as a compliment, or do you think, well, that's inappropriate, or do you find it demeaning, or do you feel objectified when somebody says you've got a belting pair of doodahs?
It's a compliment. It's a compliment. But if they were to go into detail about what they might have done because of my pair, then that's too much information for me. But I don't have a problem with them telling me it's amazing. They're amazing. I just
No,
don't need to know, the technical details, really. So.
because I always feel slightly objectified when a woman tells me that I've got an amazing body.
I wonder what you were going to say then.
And I always just think, well, there's so much more to me than just my chiseled, rugged physique. And I don't know, I just feel that it's a little bit shallow. It's as if they're judging me, but they're only taking in one facet of my existence, And I would like them to just take a little bit of time to get to know me, so that they could give a more rounded approach. So something like, you've got an amazing body, but your personality is absolutely awful. And then I would say, yeah, thank you. I appreciate that well-rounded assessment of my both physical and emotional psyche.
Well, it's funny you should say that, Boaty, because when I first started watching you, I was drawn to your amazing physique, and then when I met you, I found out what terrible personality you have got. So you're
Yeah,
spot on.
yeah, yeah. That is, it's like a curse. It's like a curse. The FSM has blessed me with everything that I need to attract people, women and men. And when I do attract them, they find out that I've got no charisma, no humor whatsoever. I'm narcissistic, self-centered, selfish, arrogant, and I smell like cabbage that's been boiled for around 7 minutes longer than it ought to have been. Funny that,
Yeah,
isn't
I
it?
know.
But
Indeed. That the first meeting where we went to Wales, I got to find all that out, and it was very enlightening, actually.
yeah. Alanis found that out as well, and that was when she wrote the song "Ironic." That was about me. That one. Yeah. Now she didn't mention me, but she came up with a load of allegories for the dichotomy between her first impression of me and then realizing what I was really like. That's why we're not together now. Hey ho.
Are you sure when she wrote that song, was it originally called I Vomit, and then she altered the lyric,
No, it was always called Ironic. And it was a toss-up whether which one was going to go on the Jagged Little Pill album. She wanted there to be a song on that album about me, but right up until the last minute, she couldn't decide between Ironic and, well, you ain't going to do much with that little thing, are you?
Right, well, that was enlightening for everybody.
Yeah, I like to give little insights into my life here and there.
Darren Lee said he might say
like cornflakes. Just putting that out there.
Do you like peanut butter?
No.
Didn't think you would. Right.
You're right.
Darren Lee said he might say thank you in a minute, and of course, perhaps Darren Lee was finding it getting a bit frustrated that we took a long time to get to the comment. But yeah, Darren, it was simply because we hadn't got to the super sticker thingies yet.
Yeah, I do apologise. They normally pop up at when
Yeah.
somebody does something nice. We normally get a little thing pop up right at the top of our chat, so we can respond to it immediately. But for whatever reason, yours didn't. So we literally didn't see them until we got to them in the chat. But I am exceedingly grateful.
He really
It's
is.
really kind of you. And thank you for your 3 years of loyal viewing. And as I said initially, it's nice to finally get to speak to you directly. My videos sometimes get more views than my live streams do. And I think, well, there are people watching this video and I don't know who you are. And I'd love to know who you are. And I always think to myself, I hope they pop up in a live stream so that I can talk at them. And then they'll never watch a video of mine ever again. And they'll say, what a horrible man. He looks like a man who smells of overboiled cabbage.
Matron has put out Captain Mustard's channel. 69 Fouquet says that I've got a beautiful voice. Thank you very much. Presuming you're talking about me and not Boaty's impression of me. And Matron reassured Darren Lee that you hadn't got to the comment yet, but you would be very grateful. Ham Toasty says 69 Fouquet. Marlborough Man says, hi, how are you guys today? Well, I'm pretty good. Are you all right, Boaty? I haven't actually asked you, I don't think.
I'm very well, thank you. And Mr. Man, I'm a big fan of your work.
Peter P says, Christmas ham is straight from the oven. Ham and cheese toasty, said Paulie Gualtieri. And then Darren Lee put out his next super thingy, which is, I think, number 6 or 7 by now. I can't remember.
Blimey.
So thank you once again. Then Matron's been trigger happy. So obviously some people have been saying some strange things. Still can't see Emma's reflection in the mirror, says Steagle. Yeah, I'm a vampire. And Marlborough Man is smiling beautifully at Diane Sturdy and Matron welcoming him. Punishment, says 69. Not quite sure why. Hamburger, says Mystic Hair. That's not quite the same though, is it? That's a beef burger in a roll.
Why is a ham? Good. That's a good point. Why is a hamburger called a hamburger?
I've often wondered that. Do you have an answer?
No, but I bet somebody will Google it and find out for us.
Right. Tracy Cardiff says you could have ham in a toasted sandwich for dinner and have it on pizza for tea, which is, people have ham on their pizza.
Yeah,
ham
you
is
could
not
do
just
that.
to be eaten cold.
You absolutely could do that, and then you could be wrong twice in the same day.
You guys on this camera, come over to Boaty's World and have this ham debate with her. Why are they staying over there? Baby Jesus never had hot ham. That's what you said, wasn't it? But Boaty loves pineapple on pizza, says Polly. He doesn't even like pizza, do you, Boaty, because of the cheese aspect?
I love pizza.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you? Oh.
Yeah. But I have proper pizza with no cheese on it.
Give me a bacon sandwich, says Ian G. or Gee, and laughing. This is getting Dr. Zeus, says 69. Paulie Gualtieri says, as do all normal people. Carol C says, ham is a continental breakfast. It is.
But
and
it's cold. It's not hot. It's cold on a continental breakfast.
Yeah, but you said you can't have ham for breakfast.
Yeah, no, you can't have hot ham for breakfast. You
can
have cold ham anytime.
Darren Lee sent you, I think, number 8 or so super chat thing.
Blimey.
So thank you very much, Darren. I think Darren Lee tonight has already achieved Boaty's World legend status. Probably for the most super thing he's put out in one live stream.
Yeah, I'm not arguing with that. He will be added in the Facebook group to the list of legends.
We haven't got one, have we? We haven't got a list of legends yet. We'll have to set one up.
Yeah, we need to do that.
I think we should.
And,
we've got Alan Simpson.
Well, I think about it. Would anybody like to volunteer to be pub quiz monitor?
No.
And your duties will largely consist of collating the scores and keeping the scoreboard updated. So I haven't got time to do it. So if anybody would be willing to take that task on for the benefit of the community, I would be most exceedingly grateful. Thank you in advance.
I've just had a request from somebody I live with to be a bit quieter. So I'm going to talk a bit quieter, and you can let me know if you can't hear me. Can you hear me now, everybody?
Yeah, you sound like the same level to me.
Good. I'll try and be a bit
quieter. Oh, it's wine time.
Yeah, there's no news though. We could maybe give you the shitting forecast. Come on then, let's do a shitting forecast. Oh, while he's getting his wine. Hello, it's Captain
horseradish here. Right, so tonight's shitting forecast comes courtesy of Steve Berry. Because you know what? Steve Berry shit in my nighty. And do you know what? I knew Steve Berry was going to shit in my nighty. Do you know how I knew that? Because I forecasted it. He shit in my nighty. So it's brown now. It was a lovely shade of blue, but now it's brown. Anyway, I haven't got much left to say now, so back to you, Boaty. Cheerio.
Oh, right. Is that back to me? Hang on. I'll be right with you, darlings.
Ow!
I will.
My knee.
I will be
I think
right with you. Hang on. Where did we get to? Where did we get
my
to?
knee
Where
is
did we
gone.
get to? Where did we get to? Oh, God, I've lost half the comments.
Don't worry,
Right.
I can do it. I can do it. Do you want me to do it?
Is there anything before Hamgate is now a thing from P2P? Because that's the first comment on my screen. Oh, and
The
that's
only
gone now.
Okay, well, there's
We,
ham and eggs. Somebody's
we
saying hi,
must
ham
be
and
way
eggs.
behind on the comments.
Yeah, we better get catching up then.
God, do you
Hamgate
know
is
how far
also
behind we
indeed.
are? This is ridiculous. Hi, Greenwood, says ENG. No way is he going to read the comments. Says Darren, having a laugh. Marlborough Man says, what is your favourite band and favourite album? Emma, favourite band, favourite album. Quick.
God, that's difficult. The Shins, Wincing the Night Away.
Okay, and mine would be the Maclads live from Leeds. Right, where did it get to? What about Hawaiian Peter? That has hot ham on it, and that is wrong, Andrew. He hasn't got to your comment. They do get through them, I promise, Darren. Eventually. No, God, sorry. No, not ham on toast, said Jimmy at 500, but certainly in a sambo with other things. I've got to read these quickly. They're disappearing off my screen.
Well, I can
RS
read them
for
if
the
you want.
Horseman says Hawaiian pizza was actually a Canadian concept. They just put pineapple on it and side, and it's Hawaiian. Good shout, Andrew, says Mr. Care. Steve Cog says something. Andrew Butty Geek says the Cure pornography album. Hi, Horseman. Welcome, says Matron. Hot eggs and ham, says 69. My favourite pizza, says Steve Cog. Ian says, do you want me to unsubscribe as you've nearly turned me into a vegetarian? Hawaiian pizza is the only type I'll eat, says Andrew. Can't buy a thrill. Steely Dan, says Ian G. Carol C is having a ham and pineapple pizza for dinner tomorrow. Darren Lee did another very kind thing for which I am incredibly grateful. Darren, it's like this every night, says Diane Sturdy. We get there in the end. Hawaiian pizza with blue cheese, says Peter P. Only Marmite or jam on toast, says give me a 500. 69, no green eggs and ham. I love gammon and pineapple, says Steve Cole. System of a Down is my favourite band, says Ricardo Valentin, and a very good evening to you. That's it. Thanks, says 69. RS Ford Horseman says pizza with pineapple should be illegal, like putting mayo on buffalo wings. I would agree with both of those things. With chips and eggs, says Steve. Chas Brown says there's only one matron. So do we call Carol matronette? Is that the approved Boaty's World pottering lube you're using there, Emma? Asked Andrew. Pickens, Kids TV series, say 69. I didn't know that. My favourite band is the Moody Blues and Pink Floyd and the Beatles, says Marlborough Man. Andy Pipkin, says Paulie Gartieri. Matthew Bean deploys some emojis, and he can do that because he's a channel member. Ricardo Valentin says patty sausage with eggs and cheese grits. It's Pipkin, says Ian Hulley, not with Norman Wisdom, it isn't. Norman Wisdom is a legend, says Andrew. Another package for Emma, says Steve Cole. Pipkin, says 69 Fruit Kit.
What does that mean? Another package for Emma?
I've got absolutely no idea. Stutter
Okay.
Up, says Andrew. Matthew Bean says Tony Hawk, the skateboarder. No, Tony Hawks, the comedian and author. Darren Lee did another very kind thing. I've lost count of them, but I'm incredibly grateful for each and every one. Pipkins, Hartley Hare, fine fellow, says Mr. Care. Hartley Hare, yep, says 69. You're welcome, says Darren. Thank you, mate. Hartley Hare, top half and tortoise, says Ian. Hi, Ricardo Valentin, and welcome, says Matron. Don't wake up, Mr. Whitaker, at number 42, says Andrew. Hartley Hare, he was a miserable bastard, says Paulie Galtieri. Norman Wisdom, legend, says 69. Thank you again, Darren Lee, says Matron. Top off, it's all coming back to me now. I don't think he's seen any of it, says Darren. Yep, thanks, says 69. Top off was the creepy monkey, says Paulie Galtieri. Matron says they're still reading the earlier comments, Darren. You are not being ignored. Oh, okay, says Darren. The very same, Paulie, says Mr. Gay. Currently, they're reading comments from 10:15 p.m., says Matron. Just imagine Hartley Hare having an argument with Zippy from Wainbow. Who would win? Place your bets now, says Ian. Andrew says, Darren, you need patience for a saint on here. Leave a voice note, says Matron. Saint patience, says 69. I've liked Darren Lee. Thank you, says Carol C. Pig off the Pipkins had a Brummie accent, I recall. In Russia, the women wee vodka. Oh, God, I wish I did. Emma is the lady. Please support her here. And Matron puts the link for you to click, and you can then subscribe. I'm hoping I've done enough for a takeaway, says Darren. I would say so. 70 in chat, says Carol C. Free speech rock, says 69. The guest has fake melons, says Jandra. I can assure you they're real. I've seen them in real life. Not all of them, I hasten to add, but enough of
Boaty
them.
knows.
Enough of them to very.
If they're real...
I've been next to them in a sports car. Travelling quite quickly, and there may have been some wibbling and wobbling.
Yeah, if they're fake, they're quite solid, aren't they?
Yeah. I'm new, says Ricardo Valentin, and I'm from West Palm Beach, Florida. I am your lovely moderator, says Matron. I do a massive job on a Monday, and behind the scenes, any support would be amazing. This is my channel. Please subscribe to it. There you go. Darren, send another nice thing. It says, you're welcome. Thank you. Ricardo Valentin, hi there. UK here, says 69. Mad, innit? What's going on, Andrew, says Ricardo. Hello from West Palm, Florida. No snow with you. I'm loving it, says Ricardo. Boaty looks like Dirty Den in his jeans. Pop up, says 69. Diane Sturdy says, hi, Ricardo. Andrew says, Ricardo, this is a worldwide live. I'm in Australia. Yeah, you are. You are all over the place. You're all over the place like a mad woman's drawers. Hope little Joe isn't in that book. Little Joe is still behind me on the floor. No snow. It's 84 degrees here in Palm Beach. Darren Lee did 1, 2, no fewer than 3 more kind things. I'm liking each and every one of them. Literally, I'm saying it, but I'm literally pressing the like button as well.
Blimey, Darren Lee has just done a big one. You need to.
Oh God, no! This one popped up at the top. Oh, that is a massive one. Darren, God bless you. That is incredibly generous. Now, I'll tell you what that is. That is a hotel night on the next Snowdonia road trip. That will just about cover a cheap night at a Travelodge. So thank you, Darren Lee. You have just given me and the community a road trip. So thank you and cheers. Your very good health, sir. Thank you for your incredible generosity. Oh, and everybody, cheers. Your very good health. Bottoms up yours, and you know the rest. Oh, God, I'm knackered now. Things don't pop up when you get older, I'm afraid, says Jimmy F500. Much love to you and yours in Australia, says Ricardo. Emma needs a neck massage, says 69. I volunteer. Blimey, Darren, very generous of you, says Diane. He got more generous, Diane. He got incredibly generous.
Oh, my God, Darren, he's done it again.
Has he?
Darren?
Blimey.
Can I just check that he's intending to do this and it's not like a blip where he's... You know what I mean? If you might think it's not going through and trying repeatedly. But if he is, that is so generous of you. But do you know what I mean? In case there's a blip with his technology and he's thinking it's not going through and trying again.
Well, we responded to that one immediately because it popped up on our things. So that is incredibly... Oh, and it's been confirmed he is. Matron has confirmed. So thank you so much.
That's really kind of you, Darren.
That is that's 2 road trips. That's 2 Snowdonia road trips with the hotel aspect all sorted. So yeah, thank you very much indeed. And I should give you a massive shout out when I actually go on the road trips, which will hopefully be before too long. Emma,
That
can
is
you
so
take over while I get my breath back?
Yeah, so can you hear me? Am I?
Yeah.
No, I'm not muted. Right, so we got the 3 Darren things there. I'm just checking where we're up to because I'm not sure. Darren Lee said, I don't know how many I sent, to be honest. Carol C says, where are you from? Very generous. Steve Cole says, don't mention the 70s. You'll have me watching porn again. Well, we were supposed to be going through these quickly, weren't we? Andrew Buttigieg says, now wrong with my bits so far for a 54-year-old.
Good lad.
Airy bastard, says Steve Cole. Hello to you, Diane, says Ricardo Valentin. Darren Lee then did another nice thing. Give it a few months, Andrew, says Peter P. You'll have a money tree. Have you got a money tree, Darren Lee? Says Jimmy F500. 69 says fish tank changing is damn hard work. It is, yeah. I keep thinking about getting fish again, and I keep on thinking, I've got enough on my plate really at the moment. I'd just like to give a little thanks. That's all, says Darren. It is hugely appreciated by Boaty, Darren.
It really is. You've got no idea how much difference that makes.
Well,
or
I think
actually, if he watches all the videos, as he says, he probably knows exactly how much of a difference that will make.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
All the kinder.
Yeah, so that's really kind. Thank you so much. He's just sent another one for you, Boaty.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, you're so kind and generous. Thank you so much, Darren.
Blimey. Oh, I don't know what to say to that. I'm a little bit lost for words on that one. A little bit lost for words, but just thank you so much. It's going to make any generosity of that nature. All I can tell you is it makes a massive difference, and I appreciate it more than I'm probably able to tell you. Those of you who know me well, you know the situation at the moment. Hopefully things are going to improve. And generosity like that is just a little bit overwhelming. So thank you so much.
Indeed. Little tippers mean bigger knickers or something like that, says Matron. Thank you, she says to Darren. Well, I'll be 55 in 5 and a bit months, Peter P, says Andrew. Ricardo saying hi to 69. Ricardo, are you a new person around here? I don't recognize your name, but if you are,
yeah, he's new, but he's from Florida.
But it's lovely to have you here. So yeah, please stick around and like and subscribe and all of that. Subscribe to me. Anybody who is new here, doesn't know who I am. I'm Emma Lemon with the 2 N's. I'm hoping to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year on my channel, and I would absolutely love it if you would go and subscribe to me and all of that and watch all my videos.
Why don't we do a special joint live stream? God, he's done it again.
Yeah, Darren, you are exceedingly kind.
Blimey.
Thank you.
Oh, God, my benefactor. Oh, dear. God. That's, well, that's about a month and a half of heating there, isn't it?
I think that we can say that thanks to Darren, a little bit of your financial pressure has eased tonight. So that's really kind. Thank you very much, Darren.
It's incredibly kind.
Especially the way the weather has now turned, and you're going to be needing to use more heating and things like that. So yeah, that's really kind of you, Darren. Thank you very much on behalf of Boaty.
Yes.
I'm getting a bit overwhelmed as well now on behalf of you, Boaty, because that's such a kind. What a kind thing to do. So that's lovely. Thank you very much. The bigger the cushion, the sweeter the pushing, Greenie, says Mystic Hair. Then Darren did another of his blue blicky things. Thank you very much, Darren, once again. Get the gaffer tape ready, Andrew, says Peter P. Suck it and see, says 69. We talk about the siphon, obviously, here. We're not being pervy. At least they tried shaving in the 20s, said Steve Cole. I'm in my sporty 40s, says Ricardo. Oh, so am I. There's quite a lot of us in that sort of age range here, so it's lovely to be amongst. That's what I love about your community, Boaty, is that there aren't many YouTubey community gangy groups of our age. They're all like trendy young people, and I love the fact that we found our gang.
Yeah, I was just going to say, replace the word your community with our community. Because
Yeah, but I think you were responsible for bringing a lot of these people together. But yeah, it is our
well,
community.
yeah, but it's only what it is because of every single person in it. It's not down to me. It's not because I'm some amazing cult figure. It's down to you. Like I mean, right. The point is proven by my most popular live stream by a long chalk recently was one I did earlier tonight where I didn't feature at all. That did better views and better watch hours than any of the ones that I've done in the past 2 months. And I'm not on it. And the reason that it's popular is that the community just loves speaking amongst themselves. So it's to do with you lot. It's nothing to do with me at all. I'm just grateful to be a part of it. And yeah, I agree with your comments. I think we've got an amazing group of people here. I love the fact that that we're here and we support each other and we laugh together. And I think it's just fabulous, and I really am just grateful to be part of it.
Yeah, well, so am I, indeed. It's because as you know, and quite a lot of people here know, I'm in a situation at the moment where I can't have a big social life. I can't go out much. And this is fantastic because I do often feel like I'm just, I've walked into a pub or a bar, sat down and started chatting to my mates. And I love that. I love it. And I had a great summer because of it. So, and hopefully next year will be even better. I want to meet more of you lot next year, please.
Yep, same goes here. I would like to
Yeah.
meet more people too.
Lots of any time we do anything, if Boaty and I arrange to meet up and do stuff, you're all invited. It's not like
Absolutely.
it's just Boaty and I doing something. We want to meet you all. We want you to come. We want you to come along. So
We do.
yep. And if a secret project happens, that opens up a few more doors too.
Oh my God, yeah. Now
But we got to wait for that.
And if the Airbnb thing, but I told you earlier that I went to 2 places. I went to check if the builders had turned up, and I went to swap the cars over. No builders. All the promises of everything that was going to be done today, not a sign of them. Bishnu is going to lose his absolute fruit and nut cake. He's going to go mental. He's going to go absolutely mental. If they show up tomorrow, maybe okay. If they don't show up, again today, tomorrow, I reckon that's it. I reckon the restaurant will be closed and we'll go elsewhere.
Ricardo says, I'm a sporty 47, so you are just a teeny wee bit younger than me. In fact, oh God, my birthday in January means I'm going to gain another year, doesn't it? Oh dear. Oh, young and Ricardo, says Matron. I hope they're talking about nicking petrol, says Peter P. Ricardo wants some Coke, says Deacle. Sucking fish off, I think, says Matron. Oh dear. Hello, something rude, says Archie Nickel. I'm not sure I'm allowed to say that. I know I say everything else, but I'm trying to be a good girl. Nice technique, Emma, says Mystic Hair. Ricardo says, you're as young as you feel, Greenwood. Archie says, what floats your boat? X Infinity Game says, how are you both? We're great, actually. Thank you very much, X Infinity.
I'm losing the comments again. We're going to need to speed up because the comments are going off my screen.
Right. I'll try and go as fast as possible then. Steakhawk says, Boaty, you should have used Carol's socks she sent you. Chaz Brown says, newsflash, I'm about 70 in the room at time of typing. It's not a mirage. Take a screenshot. Oh, we've had that before, but it's great. It's great. I'd buy that, says 69. Carol C says, I'm 21 again and again and again. And Darren Lee did another lovely thing. I like that, Carol, says Ricardo. Matron is putting out the artist's link for this picture behind me if you want to purchase it. Darren Lee says, I can't keep this up all night. No one's expecting anything, Darren. It's whatever it is, your generosity was lovely. Thank you very much. Eye of Horus with a bum, says 69. Matron's put the phone on if anyone wants to leave a voice note. 69 says, I started the Sparks thing. Darren Lee says, more like 20th super sticker. I was born next to a dinosaur, says Steve Cold. Peter P says to Matron, how are we doing on the viewer name Snap Snaps? Time for nibbles? Andrew Buttergeek says, crikey, at this rate, Boaty wouldn't have been born by the time the live stream ends because he keeps on changing his birthday. Whippings and apologies, says 69. Oh, I like the sound of that. Sorry, I got interested then. Matron says, I hope someone's taking a guess this, Peter P. Shout out to my mum, says Steve Cold. Hello, Steve Cold's mum. Hello.
Hello.
Mark Passat says, rather late, but good evening, Boaty, Emma, and good evening, chat. Good evening, Mark Passat. I hope you are well. Emma has new subs, says Peter P. Great. A little while when I've got through this, I'll go and have a look. Ricardo says, subscribing to Emma now. Oh, thank you, Ricardo. I appreciate all my new subscribers. Sorry, I'm going to do it again, Boaty, but this is my Emma Lemon with 2 N's is my YouTube. Matron will throw it out every now and then. I want to get to 500 subs by the end of the year. What's going on, Mark? Says Ricardo. Oh, Matron's put my thingy there. Thank you very much. Andrew Buttergeek says, I'll keep my finger away from the typing doings regarding boobies. Boaty and Emma should present this morning. I think sometimes when we look at the layout of our show, we do look like we're presenting something like this morning. And I like that. Although maybe this morning we might get a bit too inappropriate for this morning. Hooray for Boobies is a good album, says Peter P. El Mino Joan Carlos says, Emma's knockers would drain my basketballs. Matron, Andrew Buttergeek says, the yin and yang of lives. And Matron wants to know if anyone wants their channel shouted out. Carol C says, Boaty is Benjamin Button going backwards from a man to a baby. Emma, no super chat, says Darren Lee. No, I don't, because you need to get to 500 subscribers before I can do that. But what I do have, if anybody, I don't advertise it all over the place, but it is on my YouTube. I've got a buy me a coffee thing, if anyone wants to buy me a coffee. And I've also got a PayPal there, if anyone wanted to ever tip me very kindly. I've had one of them already, and I was very touched by it, actually. I don't know whether to say.
I remember.
I don't know whether to say who gave it to me on your live stream. Am I allowed? Is that the etiquette? Should I say it on the live stream?
I don't know. I don't know the rules.
Well, Diane Sturdy very kindly PayPal'd me some money, and I'm very, very appreciative of that.
Oh,
so thank you
Diane.
very
That's
much.
really
It was a little while back, but I hadn't. The notification had gone into my junk folder on my email, and it was only when I spotted it there I thought, oh my goodness. So that was really kind of you, Diane. Thank you. It was probably about 4 weeks ago now, or something like that. But I really appreciate it.
Bloody hell, was it?
Yeah. So sorry it took me. I did thank her personally by email, but sorry it took me a while to see it. So I've changed it now so that those notifications go straight to my inbox, because I felt a bit bad. You know, she'd obviously been thinking, well, I sent it. Did she get it? But thank you very much, Diane. That was kind of you. At least you're honest, says 69. Ian Holly says, Boaty's chat up line. If I said you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me?
You know what my chat up line is. You all know what my chat up line is. I know.
It's about the thirsty plant, isn't it?
That's the one. Never fails.
I loved seeing you do that to Mustard in the hotel room. That's gone into my wonk bonk. It was incredible. The way you sort of held onto his beard all masterfully, and you're like, oh. Honestly, I was like, I couldn't concentrate for the rest of the live stream because I had other things to do from then on.
That was such a fun night, wasn't it? That was such a fun night. We need to do that again. We need to do that again before we die. And we need to do it with other people as well.
I wanted to be there. I'm gutted I couldn't come.
But, you know, again, if the secret project happens, then who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, hopefully. There's, you know what my hurdles are, but hopefully one day they will ease off a bit. So
hopefully.
Honesty is the best policy, says 69. Indeed. Caravans full of chickens, says Steve Cole. I don't know what people are talking about now. Ian Geek says, I love the smell of fresh women and the staleness of sourdough bread. Okay. Jordan M says, thanks and appreciate it. What is this exactly? Exactly, a psychic Zoom call or something. It's funny, people often think we're doing like witchcraft or seances or psychic stuff. It must be
Do
the
they?
candle. Yeah, they often say it in the live streams. Like, is this a seance? Are you a cult? But I think it's the candle.
I
I
have
think.
been called a cult before, or similar.
Leaky Fresh says 69 for K. Best start choking, Steve says, choking chickens. Steve Cook says they've even got a key. And then Darren Lee did another lovely thing. Thank you very much once again, Darren. DL says, good evening to you, Boaty. Your haircut looks fabulous. Oh, have you had a
Oh,
haircut?
thank you. No.
Your hair does look good. I do love it long. I mean, occasionally on your daytime lives, you look like you could do with like
Oh,
not
I
doing
know.
this quite so much.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes
But
when you come in from work, it looks phenomenal, honestly.
that's the difference this shower makes, isn't it? Because
Um,
I shower at a different time than most people. So now on Sunday I did it differently. Sunday I showered early doors, but normally when I get up, I don't have a shower because I'm clean when I go to bed. I have a shower before I go to bed, so I get into bed clean, and then I don't shower in the morning because I'm going out and doing dirty things, stuff with cars, stuff with whatever, and I have my shower at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon before I'm going to work, so I'm fresh for work. So if I film anything during the day, then I've just got this crazy bloody Albert Einstein, Ken Dodd hair thing going on. But then, by the time I go to work, then I've showered, I've washed, I've conditioned, I've swept my fingers through it like a 1980s Grecian 2000 advert, and it's kind of settled itself down a little bit. First thing in the morning, it looks mad. I videoed myself in bed this morning.
is it going on a video for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. I thought you were going to say it was for your OnlyFans or something.
I don't know anything.
I just want to say thank you to anybody who subscribed to me tonight because I've gained 10 subscribers so far tonight.
Have you?
So yeah, so
Oh,
that,
well,
I mean, then thank you very much to anybody who has subscribed to me.
Thank you
Very kind.
from me too, because if she can get to 500, then she'll stop banging on about stuff for a little while until she gets to about 850, and then it'll be all about getting to 1,000. And we've all been there. We've
I'll always
all
be
been
banging
there.
on. Yeah, Boaty. Probably wasn't that long ago that you were there, so.
It's not that long ago. I was monetized. Where are we? November. I was monetized just over 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah, so yeah, you can probably quite clearly remember like that sort of feeling of like, I want to get
I was
500
amazed at how
subscribers.
quickly it happened. I was really amazed at how quickly it happened because when I started YouTube, I didn't do so seriously. I didn't intend to have a channel. I put a daft video up. And it all kind of happened by accident. And when I decided that I'm enjoying this, I might take it a little bit more seriously. And then I thought I might like to get monetized. And it kind of went from, there was a month of, nothing's really happening. And then suddenly everything went absolutely mad. And before I knew where I was monetized. It went in the space of a month. It went from, I'll never do this in a million years to, oh, I've done it. And I remember that being really, really surreal.
I mean, I feel confident I'll get there. It's just when, because I know that I've lately not put much out. And if you don't put much out, then people are going to lose interest, or people aren't going to watch.
Thing.
There's not fresh stuff, but circumstances. But I'm going to try and push it through, until the end of the year. Really push and just see what happens. So subscribe to me.
I think it was starting the live streams that that did it for me. I thought, right, okay, I can't put a good video out. I can't put an interesting video out, but I'll just put stuff out there all the time, every day, and it kind of worked a bit.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there you go.
Right, I better try and get through some more of these, hadn't I? Ian Holly says tomorrow's toasty is butter and ham toasty. More on that story later. How deep is the snow, Boaty? Carol C would like to know.
Oh, I'll go and have a look.
That's a good
I
question.
haven't had a
And
look for a while.
I think Boaty said that after this live stream, he is then going to put it on again, so you can all night. Are you putting it on all night, Boaty? Is that right?
Yeah, I am. And the heavy snow that we were promised has happened. It's very different out there now than when it was when I started the live stream. It is about, let me have another look.
So yeah, tune in after this to Boaty's live stream to see what his snow situation is like.
Right, at the moment it's about 4 to 5 inches and it is snowing heavily and
4
it's
to
going
5
to freeze.
inches.
Yeah. It's
Gosh.
blizzard. It's full blizzard out there.
Well, I'll look forward to the live stream then, because I want to see that. I wish I could bring little Lemon up to build a snowman.
Do you want to have a look now?
Yeah, go on then. Oh,
Okay.
will it mess up the perfect composition we've got?
No, shouldn't do. I'll put you back where you were. Hold on. Let me just unplug this.
Oh, wow. I'll see it on my screen now, which will look a lot bigger. Let's have a look. I'm looking on the computer screen. Yeah.
I can't see what you're seeing, but hopefully you can,
Well,
see
the fact
what's
that
going on out there.
you can't. The light on in the corner of that room is reflecting on the window a bit, but we can see. We can see some
Oh,
of it.
it would do, wouldn't it? Hold on. Let me turn the...
It's in the corner where the books are.
Yeah, I know. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Are you right getting to work in that?
Yeah.
Well, drive carefully. Drive carefully, dear.
I will.
I'll read some comments while you're settling back down again. The comments are out of context, says 69. Jordan M says, it's meat sandwich from Hamburg, Germany. Context on this channel, 69, says P2P. He has a point. Because it was invented in Hamburg is why they're called hamburgers, Andrew Buttigieg says, Boaty.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
There we
That's
are.
interesting. Darren Lee says, the shame super chat is only £2. The Mighty Whipper says 69. Steecle says, is Emma still streaming? The camera's on the floor. What camera's on the floor? Yeah, I am still streaming. It's been going for 2 hours and 14 minutes so far. There's 8 people watching it. I've got 19 likes though. Hello, you bunch of reprobates, said Simone at some point this evening. Good evening, Simone, if you're still here. I mean Boaty, of course, says Simone. Andrew Buttigieg says, I had plenty of Whoppers in my time 69. I worked at Burger King. Jordan M says, I've got £2 of ground beef, though, in case anyone would like a hamburger. Hey, says Simone. Lots of people saying hello to Simone. Luke Green, also known as Tattoo Terror, mentions that my chest is rather large. It was 1 o'clock at that point, so we're only 34 minutes behind. MILF, says Luke. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you to say so. Why don't you go and subscribe to my channel? You can see a lot more of it. MLM and you're still living, says 69. Well, I hope so. I was the last time I looked. Are you two actually in different rooms of the same house, says Jordan? No, we are miles apart.
A long way.
Captain Horseradish in the house, says Andrew, when I was doing the shitting forecast. And did she say shitting forecast, says Simone? Indeed I did. People are laughing at that. Different parts of the country, says Jordan. Sorry, it says matron to Jordan. And I did say it. Yes, indeed. They're in different universes, says Diane. Coffee and biscuits time, Andrew, says Carol C. Not matron. Simone says, you chose the wrong day to give up drinking to 69. No, hang on. 69 says it to Simone. I'm losing the plot here. You missed shitting me nighty a few weeks back, Simone. I'm still dead, says matron. They suspect they are far behind, says Peter P. Simone says, no, hon, I was here. I nearly wet myself. I need another coffee, Carol C, says Andrew Buttergeek. Scrolling down a bit. Hang on. Mark Prasad said, I saw the McLads in Hull. Not an experience I'd care to repeat.
Ah, the McLads, yeah. I saw them in Goldwyn's in Birmingham, and I got very slightly stabbed. So that was a memorable experience.
Carol C said she was going to bed at that point. I'm just scrolling back up because it flew to the end. Matron sent something. I don't know if it's important. Go on.
It's reminding me to pound the box.
Boaty, can you see where we are in the comments? Because I've lost it, and also you're nice and fast, and I've lost where I was.
Yeah, we are somewhere around here. Did you do they suspect they are far behind?
Yes, I did that one.
Right, okay, so, oh yeah, Mark talked about the McLads. It's sleepy time for me, says Carol C. What does Tuesday look like, Andrew? Andrew, of course, is in Australia, so he knows what Tuesday looks like because it's already Tuesday there. We didn't know. Simone has sent a voice message, and I'm going to come to that in just a minute. It's slightly overcast and 20 degrees today, Carol C, says Andrew. Ricardo says, John M, I would gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. Another package when you disappeared, said Steve. Emma's getting lubed up. Imagine a golden shower of vodka, says 69. No, I was. Use a super sticker, Darren. No limit there. Just scroll down, says Matron. And Darren did exactly that, incredibly kindly. And I am extraordinarily grateful. 120 kilometers an hour with the comment, says Jimmy at 500. Because we're so far behind tonight that the comments were disappearing. You can only have so many comments there at any one time. And there were comments disappearing that we hadn't read yet. That's how far behind we were. Crikey, Darren, says Andrew. Are there any awards for legends like Darren? Well, we're going to come up with one. And Darren is just getting a load of love and appreciation and thanks. Not least from me, but from the community as well, because they know what a difference it makes to me. So thank you to everybody for thanking Darren, if that makes any sense at all. Lovely, enjoy, says Darren. I most certainly will. Betty's doing speed reading, says Andrew. What a star, says Matron. Nice work, Darren, says Mystic Hair. Matron says, oh my God, Darren, good golly. Darren says, it's my money, it's fine, it's real. Andrew says, Darren has just got used to the gas cupboard for the next 6 months. Absolutely. Ricardo says, don't forget to hit the like button, everyone, and that would be very much appreciated. Matthew Bean is with us and says, back to the dark side. And if you are watching this, you are watching Emma and Boaty's Monday Night Live with me, Boaty. This is my channel. And my co-host, Emma Lemon with double N, who has a channel of her own. Check it out. Subscribe. She needs to get to 500. You can help. If you're watching this, make sure you get over to Emma Lemon, hit that subscribe button. 10 of you have already done it this evening.
Thank you very much.
A few more would be fantastic. She would be grateful, and I would be grateful, and the community would be grateful, because we all support each other here. Momo's in the post for Darren. Dazza says 69. Wowzers, says Simone. Momo for Darren too, right. Don't YouTube steal half of your super chat earnings, says Batman Rubin. They take a commission. Of course they do, but then it's their platform. Without them, it couldn't happen. So I wouldn't call that stealing. It helps with the algorithm too, Batman Rubin, says Matron. Oh, bless you, Darren.
That's
says,
a lovely comment.
No, I'm not a lottery winner. I just have a little cash to give away, and Boaty was top of my list. Oh, God bless you. That's so kind. For those who were not here earlier, Darren's been watching my channel pretty much since it began. I've never heard from him before, but He watches my lives and he watches the driving videos and the chats. And he's just done some incredibly kind and generous things.
Very kind.
And we are all applauding for him for it. This is amazing, says Matron. Thank you, Darren. Whoa, says Mystic Hair. It's Santa, says Steakhog. Andrew is still not sorted out his membership stuff. Merry Christmas, Boaty, I think, says Matron. Oh, hell yeah. You're showing us up, Darren, says Mystic Hair. What a delight, says DL. Paulie Galtieri says, Boaty genuinely brightens up my evenings and all of the good people he attracts. That's really
lovely.
fine. Captain Mustard jumped into our midst. Hello, Tabbycat Keepers, and hello to you, my dear friend. Hopefully, Mustard and I will be getting together on Thursday, and you will be getting a road trip video. We love them. We know that you love them. Hoping that happens. Simone says that makes up for YouTube messing you up for 3 months. Boaty says, Simone, yeah. Oh, that wasn't great. Well, it looks like Boaty will be falling off more than one little puddlion this Christmas.
Don't spend it on that, Boaty.
It means I'll be going to Snowdonia. It means that there's going to be a Snowdonia road trip coming up. I've only just realised it's Monday, says Mustard. That's because you didn't have me today to remind you. It felt like a normal day. Hello, hi, Captain Teabag, says Peter P. And then Darren did another incredibly kind thing. And Matron said, Darren, is that enough? More than enough, Darren. You've been incredibly kind and generous, and I'm so, so grateful. Thank you so much. You're a wonderful man, says Matron. Boaty should show a bit of foot, methinks. At this rate, we're going to need a bigger house. That's a case of wine right there, says Mystic Hair. Paulie Galtieri saying hello to Captain Mustard. John Pierce joins us and says, hey, Very generous, Darren, says 69. Did I say Project Nigel? Says Darren. You did. He pops in. Project Nigel is Captain Mustard, however you know him, my bestest friendy. Are you from the UK? Asked John Pierce. And yes, we are both from the UK. We are Boaty and Emma, and this is Emma and Boaty's Monday Night Live, hosted by myself, Boaty, and my co-host Emma from the YouTube channel Emma Lemon. Check it out. Hit the subscribe button. Don't even think about missing it. And we are both based in the United Kingdom. Not in the same house, not even in the same region. We are 200 miles away from each other. I am in the Peak District National Park, and Emma is in East Anglia on the eastern side of England. We aren't pretending to be younger or hip, says Paulie. No, we're definitely not. I'm in Australia, John, says Andrew. UK for me, says Darren. How many feet of snow do you have there now, Boaty? About 5 inches. It's snowing where I am in the UK, says John. Yes, I'm here. Hello to everyone, says Captain Mustard, Project Nigel. John, the live stream is from the Peak District in England, says Kelsey. And if you're interested in the snow, then when this live stream finishes, another one will start. And it's just going to be an overnight Peak District weather watch. You can see the snow live and in real time, and you can carry on the conversation. Addicted to chatting, says 69. I'm lonely. Try disabling the app, Andrew, says give me a 500. It's tricky on a phone, but you keep blowing up. Click on join and a window pops up, and click on the 3 dots above, and there are the gift settings. It's not snowing here, says Matthew Bean, who's a bit further south, I think. I would like to meet Boaty and Emma, says Mustard, who has already met us. Pubs are crap and too expensive. This is much better and down to earth, says Paulie Galtieri. Darren's in the middle of it. Do you have snow, Mustard? Asked Carol C. Fruit and nutcase, says 69. I want fruitcake now, says Matron. Plenty of snow here, says Mustard. Hot air about the B&B, so I fear. Yeah, I'm really annoyed. I can't tell you. It's pissing down here in London, says Matron. I had a fruit scone earlier, says Mystic Hair. That'll do, Mystic Hair, says Matron, with butter. NC Matt says, hey from North Carolina, and a jolly good evening to you from the United Kingdom. No divorce, says Darren. Just got a little loose cash. I enjoy Boaty, but I'm off now. I look forward to future videos. Take care. Well, you're probably already gone, but good night. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for that incredible generosity. It won't be forgotten soon, I can tell you that. I could murder a cake eye, says 69. Be rude, not too greedy, says Mr. Care. Hi, NC, says Diane. Boaty, would you ever consider doing a live stream with Mr. Lloyd, as he does with Mr. Coleman, the rubbish mechanic, asked Paulie Galtieri. I have already done a live stream with Mr. Joseph Lloyd of the Lloyd Vehicle Consulting Channel, and I would very gladly do another one. I did a live stream with him from the Great British Car Journey. Might have been last year, actually. Speak and see you again soon, Darren. Thank you again, says Matron. I nearly drowned on a canal boat, says Steve Cold. I could do with some cake, says Simone. I do have the wine, says Matron. Hi, Simone, says Mr. Cat. Nighty night, Darren, says Peter P. Cake. MC Matt, says Greenwood. Hey, Mystic, says Simone. Night, Darren, says Diane. Leave a voice note, says Matron. NC Matt, says Carol C. Try different things, give me a 500. Still not working, says Andrew. I have 4 crowbars at work. Is that murder? Is that a murder, says Mustard? And yeah, grown and nice one, says Matron. The lady is Emma. There's a link to her channel. Wow, Rude Live. I love it, says Matthew. Rude Help, says 69. Lol and welcome, says Matron. Hello and welcome, Matthew, says Matron. Lot of bars catering for the same market, says Peter P. Diane Sturdy says, it's a pleasure. You already thanked me. That's into Emma in relation to her little present. And you're so kind to point them out. Bye for now, Rainy Girl 65, says Matron. Ricardo says, rules are placed to keep the weak in line. We're all strong here. Say what you like. If I said you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me, R69? Hurdle Girdle, says Andrew. Joe will turn up, says Steve. It's a bit cultish, says 69. The cult of the Bertie. Saint Bertie. It's Boaty's candle. Dances like the naked lady on Tales of the Unexpected. What's this all about, says Steve Cole? Tales of the Unexpected, says 69. Boaty's
laughing at how fast you go.
Boaty's trying for a ponytail, says Andrew. There's a blast from the passport. He says, give me a 500. Pigtails will be different, says Peter P. Tales of the Unexpected. Brilliant show, says Andrew. Give me those reruns on TV now, says Paulie. Chick style, says Andrew. Oh, where? Paulie got the head. He says, give me a 500. Chick, says Steve Cole. My horse is subscribing, says 69 on Sky, says Paulie. Only in dip, says Andrew. Ricardo Valentin says you both are welcome. Thanks, Paulie. We got here. He says, give me a 500. Eyebrow the Russellinian, says Steakog. 69 says, just like everyone else on Facebook. Easy peasy, says 69. Might be on other channels too, probably 50 guys, says Paulie Galtieri. The candle's lasting. It needs a medal, says Steakog. Boaty has changed the way I see Charlotte, says Peter P. Yeah, it's a little tinkle, isn't it? I look back on your first live Boaty from 2022. Such a difference now, says Julia 500. I hoped somebody would. I can't remember what it was like. Charlotte's were amazing. Yeah, says 69. Snowy settling here as well, says down steady, about 3 inches. Buddy Scrotter has joined us and says, wow, it's still raining in Bromley, about snow and the lorries coming in. Set for 2 a.m. snow here. Guess who's growing Charlotte's in 25, says 69 Phuket. I'm guessing you. Oh, front parlour action, says Peter P. Did I tell you I'm waiting for the legs and arms? Crikey, JJ has gone AWOL, says Andrew. Jimmy Quinn and General Cheeseburger were on it. Oh, and the Grainwood, says Jimmy at 500. That was my first live back in 2022. Paulie Galtieri says, Boaty has a lovely house. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Lord, please send snow to Seattle this winter, says Sean Killaway. That's not true. They're called Hamburger, says Darren. Want a new car? That looks snowed in. You need a 4x4, says Darren Lee. Yeah, funny you should say that. Jesus Christ is king, says Luma. David Icke is Humperdinck's love child, says Steve Gold. Steve Gold for our action man. Why? Steve, they do look like. Do boxes get pounded on Mondays? They do, Peter P. I'll be doing it very shortly. Good point. Yes, Peter, says Matron. Daily pounding, Peter P, says Andrew. Thanks again, Darren Lee. I'll get to bed soon. Tired, says 69. Or nightly even, says Andrew. Nick says, hi, folks. My name is Nick. It's lovely to meet you, and it's lovely to meet you too, Nick. Andrew, I love snow. Hi, Nick. Hi, Nick. I'm guessing. Emma, luckily I have tissues handy. No crapping 90s, says 69. When was the last time you felt snow, my friend? Andrew asked Steakog. Oh, crusting socks. Hi, Nick. Evening, Nick. Hope you stick around, says Ian. Steve never felt snow. Buddy Scrotter says, I will send Boaty a tenner, only if he wears pink high heels and shows his feet off. Or seen it in real life, says Andrew. You're in Australia. I thought not. I'd send a tenner for that too, Buddy Scrotter, says Mason. 69 says, Buddy Scrotter, that's at least 50 quid, that there. Trace says, Buddy Scrotter. Buddy, Mr. Burrows Scrotter, says Peter. Andrew's making me cry, says Steve Cole. Boat his only feet. I used to work in a freezer warehouse, minus 29 degrees, says Andrew. Oh, okay, 50 then, Phuket, says Buddy. Shiver me timber, says 69 PTP, says Buddy Scrotter. 69 Phuket smiles. Andrew Lars, says Steve Cole. Andrew Buttigieg says, we do get snow here, but up in the high country, I'm near the coast, so no snow here unless it's very, very cold. Ian Hully says, Andrew the Diamond Geezer with a large chest freezer. Steve Gold says, Andrew, I'll send you some snow in the post. Leave a voice note, says Macon. And some people have, so I'd better read them out. I'd better play them. Hold on. Here we go.
Hello, Mr. Boaty. Don't forget to pound your box.
Oh, you won't forget, my lovely. And that was Simone, of course. And it's so nice to hear from you. And then we've got...
So you can give yourself a heart attack, give yourself a breath. Like you said. Poor Emma. Anyway, thank you, Ben, for doing this live stream tonight. It's been fun.
No, that's that. And I'm sure there was another one. Oh, this is going to be the one to beat them all.
Yeah, people think I've got a Brummie accent, Boaty, but as you know, I've got a Halesoid accent, which is towards Birmingham way. But people find it funny. I'm hoping everyone is enjoying this live stream, and they saw my very quick one. I didn't want to do a very long live stream tonight because I was getting rather wet. Hope everyone's doing well, and I'll speak to you soon.
Oh, hope you're doing well too, John. And I'm not a fan of a long live stream. 3 hours is about my limit. Emma, could you take over? I need to swap microphones. I've worn
Yeah, I
mine out.
think we're getting down near to the bottom now. What? Oh, can you remind me where we? Oh, you said. Matron had said to leave a voice note, wasn't it? That was what prompted you, right? So
I loved getting down near the bottom. I loved
frozen
it.
water.
I loved getting down near the back bottom and the front bottom. I love all bottoms. I does, and I just love getting near them. Oh,
Right. So while Boaty was reading through the comments, I couldn't get a word in edgeways, and then when he
I
says
love
to me,
getting near
"Can I
the
take
bottom.
over the comments?" I still can't get a word in edgeways.
I just like bottoms. I like getting near those bottoms. Back bottoms, front bottoms. I love them all.
You doing the comments like that, it was like a horse race. As it was coming to the end of the horse race, you're getting more and more frantic and excited. It's getting more and more faster and heated up. It was amusing me very much. Frozen water, thanks, Steve, says Andrew Buttigieg. Oh, dare you, says Matron to 69. No, what's she daring him to do? No. But I dare you as well. I'll join in. If Matron is daring you to do it, I'm agreeing. Moist snow, says Steve Cole. A Willie's worth of snow, says Andrew. Relax, it's not Norway, says Steve Cole. Sorry, I'm being a bit quieter for a minute. Willie's do Nikki shrink. Oh, Boaty, some memberships have been gifted by somebody. Someone's just gifted some memberships.
Oh gosh, really? Oh,
Yep.
Let's have a look. Oh, I love it when people... Pocahontas 100, the lovely Pocahontas 100, has indeed gifted a membership, and that membership has gone to... Oh, brilliant! It's gone to Simone, Hooked on Classics. Oh, thank
Lovely.
you, Pocahontas. That's really kind, and welcome back, Simone. It's lovely. It's lovely having you back as a channel member.
Right. Relax, it's not Norway, says Steve Cole. Willie, oh, I've read that one. Mal Passat said, goodness, these live streams are terrific. And Matron said she laughed a lot at Nikki shrinkage. Nope, I can't sleep, says Darren Lee, so he's back again. It's lovely to have you back, Darren. Who's Googie Withers? Everyone's... Huh? Oh, who's Googie Withers? Everyone's does in the cold weather. Ha ha. 69 says, Lee came back, can't sleep, bit like me. Andrew says, Lee would have more snow than me. And breathe, says Diane Sturdy. Yeah, because you were going so fast. Wow, Speedy, says Jimmy F 500. Steekhawk says, Boaty's not going to handle 1 million subs. Matron says, I think Boaty is channeling Steve Woodmore, record-breaking speed talker. 69 says,
I challenged him in real life, and the man is on a different level. We had a talk up in real life. The only difference was my script was the right way round. His was upside down, and he still beat me. And that was when he was ill. That wasn't even when he was in his prime.
Oh, it's like the Grand National, says 69. Exactly. That's what I was trying to say to him, that he was on a roll, but that's exactly what it was like. Yeah. Astro Steve lives again, laughs Matron. Diane Sturdy says, he's like a teleprinter with the football results. Yeah. Darren Lee says, let alone 1 million subs. Imagine £1 million, says Darren Lee. Oh my God. Yeah, we've imagined that. Thanks. Yeah, would be amazing, wouldn't it?
Oh, God, yeah.
Travsy says, loading incoming fart. Well, he's got your number already, or she. Maybe it might be female. Can't see from the little picture. Breathe, bro, breathe, says Travsy. Her matron welcomes Travsy. Leon is or was here, says snow around me most months. You've joined at a particularly mad time, says matron. Breathe, you will pass out, says Jimmy F 500. Chaz Brown says, or like being at a car auction. Yeah, heart attack time, says 69. Andrew Buttergeek says 5 inches of snow at Windy Bottom, Lee. Boaty, we need more secretaries, says Steve Colg. Oh yeah, I used to be a secretary. Lee says he could call the Melbourne Cup. 69 says, how long Ambo in the peak? What does that mean?
Did you say you used to be a secretary, Emma?
Yes, I did, Boaty.
Hey, I bet you didn't mind a bit of dictation, did you? Hey?
Yeah. I used to do it all the time. That was the main thing I did. Yep, illegal secretary. And now I'm just Captain Horsey Doodle. Oh, hang on, we're congratulating Simone for something. I've missed. Oh, it was the I've shot to
Channel
the end.
membership. Thanks to
Yeah, but
100.
yeah, it's because I've shot to the end. So I hate it when it does that.
Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it?
Right,
Well,
here we go.
Mine didn't do it.
Darren Lee is laughing and saying that you need a drink, so you better have one. Lee says he needs to come up for air, Andrew. Ricardo says it's time for me to go and make my donuts. Oh, chat with you guys later. Well, good evening, Ricardo. Hope you enjoy your donuts. Oh, he needs a bottle of oxygen, says Andrew. Nearly there. He's going to climax in a moment, says Matron. He'll sleep tonight, says Steve Colg. Applause for Boaty, says Jimmy F 500. Finally, says 69 when you stopped. Thank you for being here, Ricardo, says Matron. Play the track, says Travsy. Boaty, get yourself a ham and onion toasty. You're going to need one after all the chatter, says Ian Hully.
Well done, Ian. Good on you for that comment. That is class.
Peter P says minge bag. John on the phone. Oh, it's because John was on the phone. We saw this little one that was wet. What? We saw his little one that was wet. Matron says. Bottoms up, says 69. Up yours, says Peter P. The Archer, says 69. Then Pocahontas did the wonderful gift membership to Simone, so everyone congratulated her. Oh no, the
Sorry,
dog's
I've just
dead.
read Peter P's comment. That's properly made me laugh.
Boaty popped off again, says Andrew. He fashed his saucepan.
Wacht.
Wacht.
He
Yes.
wacht his saucepan.
Saucepan wacht.
Yeah.
Very good. Sorry, I didn't say it properly, so I ruined it. I spoiled it. That's it. The whole live stream's ruined now. Can I get a channel shout out, please, says Simone. So Matron, I'm sure she will have jumped onto that. But yes, Simone, Hooked on Classics is a community channel, been around here a long time, far longer than me. And yeah, please go and give her a like, subscribe, and have a look. She's got a nice selection of videos, particularly a lot of welding going on lately, I believe. So
amazing channel, amazing presenter, brilliant presenter, and she's got a fascinating car known as TC, a Mark III Ford Cortina estate, and yeah, subscribe. You won't regret it.
And a lovely person, I might add.
Totally. And we're totally going to meet her next year. We're not going to let it another year go by without meeting Simone.
Paulie Galtieri says, Boaty, do you like Chablis? Chablis? I don't know how to pronounce wine names.
Paulie Galtieri, Chablis is without a shadow of a doubt my #1 favourite wine in the world. So, yeah. Well, no, I don't like it. I love it. #1 favourite without a shadow of a doubt.
I have no welding lesson this week, says Simone, so sadly no vlog. So I might just do a live chat instead. That's a good idea. Go for it. Charlie Chaplin, The Great Dictator, says 69. Oh, Secretary is one of my favourite films, just for your information, says Matron. 69's on Charlie tonight, says Steekulg. No, off to Bobo, says 69. I think he's your brother, Steekulg, says Matron. No Limit says, can you see my friend Randy? I was just checking I wasn't being led to say something dodgy then. I was being very careful. Right, where have we gone? We've shot to the end again. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Oh, you're nearly there now.
We need a chaplain, says Steekulg. 69 says Peter C is Brill. Steekulg says my brother's called James. We have a special bond. Cortina City, says 69. Andrew Buttergeek says I highly recommend Simone's channel and TC. And Simone says 69. Yes, Cortina City needs a shout out too. He's really called James, and I'm a little bit jealous, says Steekulg. TCI. Aye. TV carrier. Andrew Buttergeek says, and Pete C at Cortina City for all your Cortina action. I think I just read that, did I? James is a lovely name. It's a family name for us, says Matron.
If I can just interrupt you for a second, we do have another voice note which I will now play for your delectation and perhaps delight. Hang on. I'm not sure if... Oh, hang on. I didn't mean to... Right, here we go. Right, it's this one, isn't it? There we are.
Yeah, Jason, I'm doing fine, mate. Just taking it easy on these nice cold nights. I used to talk a lot of the old Black Country dialect, but I don't talk as much as Neil does. He's more Black Country than me. I can say a little bit in Black Country, like, you're all right, mate. Did the bubble down the good like, you know? Yeah, all that kind of stuff. Like I said, just a little quick voice note for you, and hopefully chat is still liking your content, and hope people subscribe to you and Emma and obviously Matron and myself, which would be nice. I've got 103 subscribers, so I've gained a few the last couple of days. So
well done.
I did do a live stream about an hour, not quite an hour ago, but it was a nice live stream. It was a quick one in coordination with yourselves. I was promoting your live stream, so see, I'm plugging your channel. Aren't I good to you?
Thank you.
Okay, speak to you, mate. Bye for now.
The lovely John Stoodley.
Indeed.
I'll just say I've gained one more subscriber, so that makes 11. Thank you very much to all my new subscribers this evening. Darren Lee,
have I gained any? Bear in mind, I lost a load yesterday, didn't I? I wonder if I've gained any back. Let's have a look. Sorry, talk amongst yourselves.
Well, Boaty, Darren Lee would like to hear us both sing a Christmas song. Do you think we could? Do you think we could maybe arrange some sort of video doing that as a Christmas fun video or something? Or shall we plan to sing one around Christmas time on a live stream or something? That might be fun. Or do you want to sing one now?
Whatever. Well, what do you know?
Well, of course, Fairy Tale of New York is a good one because it's got a male and female part. But
the one and only Christmas song that I ever sang as a professional vocalist. God knows if I could remember it now, though. But,
well, we don't have to do it now, but we can arrange to think about that, at Christmas. It'd be quite fun to do something. I don't know what, but we could either try and record something separately and then make a video out of it. So you could record your parts, I could record mine, we could try and put them together in a video, or we could try and do it on a live stream, but there's a very slight delay with the microphone, so that's quite tricky.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it? That's true. We'll sort something out.
That'd
We
be
will
quite
sort
fun.
something out.
I'd like to do that. It'd be fun because we
Okay.
could make something funny to go with it, like a video or something.
Yeah.
Peter P says he thought that Steekolg was hiding in my box. Right. Simone says Pete C is, hang on, she's gone off the top of the screen. Where has she gone? Come back, Simone. Stop running away. He's a lovely chap and very entertaining and clever. Have you found your subscribers yet?
I have, and I appear to have gained about 10 as well.
Lovely.
So thank you, and welcome all of you new subscribers. I hope you find something on my channel that will pleasure you a little.
So do I. I hope you find it on mine as well. Boaty's World, a duet Crimbo song, says 69. Is Pete on his road trip, Simone, says Andrew. Darren Lee wants us to do one now.
Oh, okay.
What do you want to do? There's a slight delay though, but what's quite a quirky, fun Christmas song we could do that won't take long? We could still do Fairy Tale of New York if you want.
Lick-a-ma, stroke-a-ma, suck-a-ma. No, maybe not that one. The delay's going to screw it up, isn't it?
We could. Well, no. What I do? What we should do with the delay, you see, is if I sing it and you follow my lead, because I can't follow your lead, but it seems to work if you follow mine. So if I sing and you go in time with me, but I'm going to say I think the community can suggest which song they want us to sing. That's a good idea. 2,000 Miles says 69. I don't think we can really sing that one. It's a bit depressing, isn't it?
I love that song. It's my favourite song.
Yeah, well, do you want to sing it now then?
No. It's there's no male part, is there?
Well,
I can't
sing it together. That. Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't think you'd want to.
He's gone 2,000 miles.
Okay.
He's far.
Darren Lee, and I think we should do what he wants after all his generosity. He would like us to sing "I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas." So shall we do a bit of that?
Okay.
Okay, are you ready? Right. I can't be too loud because there's people in the house wanting to sleep. Here we go. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the pupils glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow.
Her shoes. I'm dreaming of a wet clacker with every booby that I buy.
May your spray be glistening and white,
and may all your Christmases be white.
I didn't realise you were going to be serious, otherwise I would have joined in with the end bit there.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll do a proper one nearer Christmas, but I hope that did the job a bit. That lady is so hot. What's her name? Said Josh. Do you think he's talking about me or you, Boaty?
Probably me, but pretend it's you for a laugh.
My name is Emma Lemon, and I am of the YouTube channel Emma Lemon with 2 N's. It's written here, but I would love it if you went and subscribed to my channel. It would be fab. I promised my quiet live stream that if I got to 500 subs by the end of the evening, I would take my top off, but I haven't managed to get there. So, oh, we're at the end of. Are we at the end of the comment? Oh, we've got a few more. Hang on. Oh, I hate this blooming thing. The way it flies to the end, flies.
My name is Michael Caine, and not a lot of people know that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Boaty and Emma singing Boney M, says Paulie. There's a trailer for the trip, says Peter P. To Andrew. I'm not quite sure. I've lost the plot a bit there. Emma does an amazing. It was Christmas Eve, babe. I can't do it at the moment, matron, though, because
the drunk time,
somebody in my house has complained about how noisy I am.
an old man said, "Won't see another one."
See, we can do it. I'll have to do it when I'm allowed to be a bit more noisy, though, because yeah, I don't want to be told off by people. Thanks, Simone. I've been very slack on watching videos lately, says Andrew. Dagging around the Christmas tree. Dagging around. I like wonking around the Christmas tree. Under pressure, says 69. Yep, rocking around the Christmas tree like
dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way.
Oh, we've got to do some fun Christmas live streams, Boaty. Like,
yeah, we should.
I'm gonna put a Santa hat on, and like we can like make it festive. I can't do Christmas Day, obviously, but
but don't worry, I will be doing Christmas Day.
No, I'll be watching. It's just
that I'm
obviously,
sad and alone.
I will be watching because I have a lot of time alone, but I probably will have a lot of family around, so I'll be in and out. What have you done to your hair? It does look like you suddenly had a haircut.
Oh, sorry, no, I just
Ponytail.
Oh, I tell you what. While I think about it,
are you pounding your box? Well, I'll read some comments while you're doing that. Matron's put out John Stoodley's channel. Ooh, Kim Wilde. Ooh, says Andrew Butterkey. Goo 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 noo, says Fazal. Fazal? That I pronounce it. Apologies. New. Yes, says 69. Cliff Richard, mistletoe and wine, says Ian Hulley. Christmas time. Mistletoe
and wine. Children singing Christian rhyme. With ham on your toasty and fried onions too. You're going to do a remarkable too.
Boaty, I'm going to leave you the comments a second because I just need to go and say something to somebody in my house, but I will be back imminently. I might have a wee at the same time, actually. Might have a wee at the
there
same
will
time.
be a short intermission. Right, where did we get to with the old comments? Let's have a look. Exactly, matron. I know. I haven't got it to hand. Where did we get to? Oh, somewhere around here. Beautiful, as Sean would say, says Peter P. Says Darren. Cliff. No Cliff Richard songs. I hate Kitty. My neighbours are banging on my wall, says Steve Cole. Encore, says 69. Steve, says matron. What? Oh, God, I can't read that. Not a lot of people know that. Please understand it's Emma Lemon and not Emma Mellons, says Darren. Randy neighbours, Steve, says Peter P. Crazy Brownie says there are demons around. Always moaning, Peter, says Steve Cole. Oh, the neighbours, oh, bad luck. There are. Oh my God, says matron. Scared. Crazy Brownie, welcome. Oh right, apparently this is a known entity, darlings. Matron would appear to be aware of Crazy Brownie in some sense. Roxy Music, says 69. Captain Mustard can play Bad Santa, says Paulie Galtieri. Same old scene, says Andrew. 69 says, aye. Depending on the timing, says matron, I may well be watching the Christmas Day live stream. Christmas Day, darlings, I will be doing what I always do. The minute I get home from work, because I work on Christmas Day, The restaurant is open. It's our busiest day of the year. I am beyond exhausted by the time I get home on Christmas Day. Nonetheless, I start a live stream virtually as soon as I walk in through the door. And I keep going as long as I possibly can, because I hate the idea of anybody being alone on Christmas night, including me. If it wasn't for the live stream, I would be alone on Christmas night. I spend my Christmas Day with my friends, my restaurant family, the customers who are also friends and family, or at least that's how I think of them. Christmas Day is amazing. It's an amazing atmosphere, but it's a bloody hard day at work for us. And Christmas night, I open up the live stream. It's there if you need it. People can pop in, pop out, and I keep it going until I'm too tired or probably too drunk to keep it going any longer. And this year will be no different. I do the same on New Year's Eve as well, darlings. Only
God, that
few
was a
meters
good
away.
wee.
Thank God for the war. Mustard as bad Santa, I can see that, says Andrew. Ah, Christmas poos are amazing, says Matron. Amazing balls, indeed. Synchro peeing. Is everyone pissing off, says Peter P. Get stuff to you lot, says Jimmy at 500. Imagine Sean's interval music. Yeah, I should have had it ready. And now for the potter's wheel, says Ian. I have zero awareness of Crazy Brownie, says Matron. I just like playing with Wally. Christmas roast curry. What time roughly will a Christmas Day live start? Asks Matron. Oh, probably 9 o'clock. Probably 9 o'clock. I'm pretty sure I'll be home by 9. So say 9 o'clock, and it'll be 9 until whenever. 9 until Boxing Day. Like Ice Cube said, says Steaghold, today's been a good day. Laters or oh, are you off, mate? Okay, thank you for being with us. Keep polit projects away from the trifle, says Paulie Galtieri. Hello. Sean has popped in right at the death. Good evening, Sean. I think he'll be home at 9. I think he'll be home by 9 o'clock, says Sean. And yeah, well done, Sean. You've quite an insight there. But yeah, we will. Christmas Day, we will aim to crack off at 9, and we will keep going as long as we're able to, darlings. Oh. Sean says no snow in South Wales. 5 inches last time I looked, Sean, and I am talking about snow. Don't get me wrong. I'll go and have a look, see where we are.
The snow is falling down. Gets colder day by day.
I'm actually going to go get some video of that, because that is proper, full-on, total mad winter out there. So, pardon me, I'm just going to go and snap a bit of video.
Right.
Of it.
Oh, I don't know where we are in the comments. Otherwise, I'll be able to continue. I think
Right
Sean had just arrived, hadn't he?
Right at the end, my little cream pie.
Oh, little cream pie. Oh. No snow in South Wales, said Sean. You're up, Sean, said Jimmy I500. Sean says, I usually do a live on Christmas Day at 11 a.m, so we'll disappear for 30 minutes. John Stooley says, I'm off chat and Boaty, indeed, Emma. Bye for now. Good evening, John. I hope you have a good sleep. Just rain here in Cheshire, says Paulie Galtieri. Honey Bee gave us 4 tomatoes, I think. Thank you very much, Honey Bee, for those tomatoes. That was good, Emma, says 69. Emma's voice is magic, proper curry lube for the ears. I'll have to do some singing videos. I have thought of doing that. In fact, there's... I could hear Boaty talking. I wonder who he's talking to. He's talking to his video, isn't he? Yeah, I should do some. Maybe some Christmassy ones for December. That might be quite boring. I know. You can watch it or you don't have to. Good night, John. People are saying van life and clothes falling off. Our lovely Carol Ann. Matron has put the Carol Ann's link out. With that amount of snow, you could starve to death, says Sean. And we're at the end of the comments. So, yeah, we could just listen to Boaty making his little video. Who's doing Vlogmas? Is anybody going to do Vlogmas? I'm excited about Vlogmas. I absolutely love Christmas so much. And I am absolutely delighted to the prospect of just doing Vlogmas. So, yeah. Anybody else out there doing Vlogmas? I'm doing Vlogmas for the first time, says Sean. Yeah, let's get. I love nosing into what other people are doing anyway. But so Vlogmas is like the Christmas version of that. So in fact, Boaty should put some of his snowy video in his Vlogmas. Oh, he's doing a behind the scenes. Hey, Boaty's video. Hey, honey.
Oh, hang on. I stopped recording then.
Hi, honey. How are you?
I'm finishing off the video that I didn't finish today because the weather hit and I didn't do any of the things I planned to do.
Oh,
So
wait.
I'm just saying good.
Shall
I'm
I
just
finish
saying
off your
good
video
night
for
to
you?
them.
Shall I finish it off for you?
Yeah, go on.
Well, thank you very much for watching Boaty's video, and I hope you have a peaceful rest of the day. See him on the live stream tonight, but until then, pachoo and indeed bosh.
Thank you.
The live stream didn't end there,
Thanks
guys.
for
I was just
watching.
helping
See
you
you
finish
next
his
time.
video.
There, that's that done.
Oh, are you doing Vlogmas, Boaty?
Well, I do Vlogmas anyway, don't I? I mean, Vlogmas is doing a video every day. I do that already.
Yeah, but you make it festive, make it Christmassy.
How?
Well, sing Christmas songs in the car and put Christmas hat on and talk about Christmas tales of Christmas past. So you can talk while you're driving. You can talk about things that have happened at Christmas in your life, interesting stories. Do you know what I mean? Bring
I can do that.
Christmassy stuff into your content. It just makes it a bit more festive. They're the sort of things I think you could do.
I'm in. I'm in for Vlogmas.
I'm doing it. Sean says he's doing it. Matron's doing it. So let's all do Vlogmas. It'll be fun.
Okay.
Because then when you put Vlogmas in the title, lots of people in December, they search for Vlogmas. So they'll be finding videos.
Right.
Let's do a hand rubbing contest.
So it's basically just okay, so we just right. Okay, I got it. It's basically a cynical view gaining thing by putting Vlogmas in the title.
Yeah, but if it gets some people in. I think there's probably not that many people of our slightly older generation who do Vlogmas. So I think that, if there's older people, I shouldn't say older people, we're not old, but you know what I mean, not young trendies looking for a Vlogmas to watch, they'll find us and they'll be like, wow, these people are amazing. Let's join their community.
Absolutely.
What? Yeah, so Sean says he's doing Vlogmas for the first time. And Matron says she's going to attempt Vlogmas. Peter P says, I'll do a massive vlog.
It's going to be a new experience for us all. What? Half naked, Sean? Oh, well, that's going to set comments below. Can I just say that if it's okay with you, Emma, we're going to bugger off at past.
Yep.
Is that okay?
I think that would absolutely suit the person in my house who's trying to sleep as well.
Right, there we are then.
Oh, Mustard has a 75 estate, says Paulie. Christmas bar humbug, says Andrew. Matron is throwing out Ben's channel because he does very late live streams. 69 says,
the estate come? Oh, that's brilliant.
Me and the cat are eating a ready meal, says 69. Oh. Okay. Okay, Matron. Sean said that when I waved at the screen, he waved back, or maybe when you waved it. One of us waved at it anyway. Right. A video within a video. Is this the Matrix? My 7 a.m. Vlogmas will have a twist to it. Right. Okay. Oh, that's when you said about him being half naked. Is that what it was? Have you tried Dixon Urus? Says oh, I think that was someone trying to make me say something dodgy. I thought we had an orgy going on, said 69. Which half, says Peter P? A foot fetish calendar, Peter P, says Diane Sturdy. Sean says, I've already started planning Vlogmas. I'm up to day 18 so far. Yeah, I've started planning it. Sean's Charlotte's on show for Christmas, says Andrew, and that's on Boxing Day, says Sean. And Andrew's laughing. Just half an hour, I'm off to bed, says Simone. And Mike Hawke says, who's Tits McGee over there, though?
That's your name now. Tits
Oh,
McGee.
no. I'd rather
So,
not.
just a reminder, if you are watching this, you are watching Boaty and Tits McGee Monday Night Live. And we are coming to you directly from His Majesty King Charles, United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. And we are delighted to be with you. Thank you for watching. We're going to be buggering off very shortly. So, quick. Hit that like button before it disappears. Subscribe to this channel and to Emma Lemon, 2 N's. Subscribe to that, you won't regret it. And subscribe to Sean James Cameron, Hooked on Classics. This is the Greenwood, and everybody else. Oh, I'm going to give you a joke before I go. 3 ducks go into a bar, and they waddle up to the old bar, and the barman says, and they hop up onto a stool, and the barman says, "Good evening," and they chorus, together, "Good evening," and the barman says, "Well, it's lovely to meet you." And he picks the first duck on his left-hand side, and he says, "What's your name?" And the duck says, "I'm Huey." He says, "Lovely to meet you, Huey. Have you had a nice day?" "I've had a brilliant day," said Huey. "In and out of puddles all day. It's just been an absolute joy. Brilliant. Lovely to meet you. I'll get you a drink," says the bartender. And then he gets him the drink, turns on to the second one. "What's your name?" "I'm Dewey," says the second one. "Hi, Dewey. Lovely to meet you," says the barman. "How's your day been?" He said, "Brilliant. I've been with him in and out of puddles all day. It's been amazing." "Lovely," says the barman. "Great to meet you, Huey and Dewey. And let me get you a drink." Gets him a drink. So then he turns to the third one and says, "Well, I suppose you're going to be Louis then, aren't you?" And the third one said, "No, my name's Puddles. Don't ask about my fucking day."
And there's one of Boaty's famous jokes. I hope you all enjoyed it. Boaty certainly did. Andrew enjoyed it. He's having a good laugh.
That is one of the best jokes in the history of the world ever.
I thought the extractor fan one was, you said.
Oh, yeah, that's the other best joke in the world ever.
Oh, dear.
Right, we've got 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes, darling.
Andrew Buttigieg is suggesting you have a T-shirt made that says on it, "Pound Boaty's box." People are saying good night to each other. Darren Lee says, "Bye-bye. Hope you get a good takeaway or whatever you spend your riches on." I'm sure Boaty's going to get nice and warm and have a lovely time in Snowdonia as well. Snowdonia.
That's going to be it. And Darren, thank you again so much for your incredible generosity tonight. Thank you for being a viewer for all of that time. And thank you for making me top of your list when it came to disposing of the few bob that you had spare that's going to make such a massive difference to me. So thank you for all of those things. And yeah, bless you. Bless you.
Well, we've got 1 minute to go, so shall we wind down? Yeah, Sean says tin of tomato soup and bread before bed for me. So Sean's eating some supper. He's having a tin of tomato soup and some bread. Yeah, well, thanks very much for watching this live stream. It's been an interesting one. It's been quite comment packed. I think there's been a lot more comments than usual. It feels like it anyway.
That's why we got so far behind. And I'm a
Yeah.
little bit jealous of Sean. Right, I know that you watch Sean, and I'm sure a lot of you others. Do any of you get a little bit jealous of Sean's lifestyle? Emma, do you?
No, I don't mean
Well,
that in a.
you've probably never done it. I've done the Welsh lifestyle. I've done the slow living thing. I've done the cottage life in the valleys. And I love watching it, and I think, oh, God, yeah, that's amazing. I think a lot of people maybe don't get it. It is a different, it's just I don't know how to describe it. It's a different way of life. And I kind of miss it. And I do get a bit jealous, but
Yeah, you're definitely the sort of person who likes that sort of lifestyle. I think personally for me, I like a little bit more, I suppose, going on. But I haven't seen that many. I have to admit, I haven't seen loads of his videos, so maybe he does have a lot going on that I've missed. But yeah, I don't know. I think I've had a lot of my life that's been too sort of quiet, and I want a bit more going on at the moment. That's the stage I am at in my life. I think part of that though comes from my situation, because at the moment, because I can't have a lot going on, I want it.
well, I'm like Sean. I mean, Sean left the valleys when he was 18 to go to university in Manchester. And then he lived in London for all of those years. And it was kind of the same with me. I worked throughout my 20s based in Birmingham, which was quite groovy. Then in my 30s, I lived around the world. I lived in exciting cities: London, Paris, Chicago, Kiev, and just it's kind of, if you've not done it, then it's a grass is always greener thing, and you think, oh, I'd love to do this, I'd love to do this, but when you've done it, and you don't need to tick that box anymore, then you love it. I mean, I love it here. I love life at Windy Bum. I love the solitude. I love the peace. I love the blackness. I love the lack of artificial light. I love the beauty that's all around me. I love the fact that it's an hour trip, round trip to go to the local shop. But Sean's got all of that and a little bit more, because that's at home. It's in Wales. And you might not, again, if you're not Welsh, you won't know it, but hiraeth is a very, very real thing. And when it's like this, and the weather's kicking in outside, then I've got great company. I'm warm. I'm in a lovely cottage. But if it was Welsh, there would be an extra little something.
Can I just say, like, something you were talking about there? Made me want to say it. I'm from London, and yeah, it's extremely busy in the city, and I'm glad to have moved out of London. I'm obviously not in a very quiet place, but it is quieter here than London. And whenever I hear anybody say, "Oh my God, I'd love to live in London, it'd be amazing," I have absolutely no desire to, because it's just too hectic and busy and too fast paced. So I think I'm enjoying the happy medium. It's a lot quieter here. There's a lot more community going on where I live. So yeah, I mean, I saw what Sean put there. He put London life didn't stop for 20 years, so it's nice to be quiet, and I can relate to that. But I think part of the reason I wouldn't want to live anywhere too quiet and remote is simply because I don't drive.
Yeah,
Imagine living where you do, but without a car. It would be, frustration. So I think that's part. I need to have things going on, places I can get to nice and easily, walking or on public transport. So, but yeah,
right. Let's wind it up, shall we?
yeah, I think we should. Darren Lee suggests you can buy me a takeaway because he couldn't give me any money. I'll hold you to that. I'll come up and have my Momo.
Hedgehog of truth question, right? Would you rather have a takeaway, or would you rather have a restaurant meal So like home cooked in the restaurant or a home cooked meal here at Windy Bum?
Well, the second. Oh, sorry. Was there three options there?
No.
You're giving me three options.
Yeah, takeaway, restaurant, or Windy Bum.
I would probably say the second one because I have enjoyed meals at Windy Bum, but if we were doing it, I think we've only ever we have done a couple of restaurants, haven't we? We did Harvey's and we did the Vista restaurant at the Heights of Abraham.
Oh, we did, yeah.
So we have done, and it's not really a restaurant, I suppose, more a cafe. But we had Carver Cafe, and we had the restaurant again, not really a restaurant, but at the Summit Cafe. That's cafe, isn't it? But yeah, I would. If I had to rank it in order, I would say top choice would be restaurant, second would be Windy Bum, and third would be takeaway. So I'm not super into takeaways because I think if you're going to order that, pay a decent amount of money, I'd rather eat in the venue than in my home. If I'm going to eat at home, I would rather have home cooking, and if I'm going to eat something that's from elsewhere, I'd rather be at the venue. I'm a bit funny with things like that because otherwise I get a takeaway and I think, well, I could have just either made it myself or I could have gone and eaten in a different.
I was just thinking that I know what you would want. At the moment, we've not had it. You'd want Momo. I know you'd want Momo, and you can't get that as a takeaway.
Oh, I must try that local one just to see how it compares out of interest. In fact, if I ever do get that takeaway of Momo from the local one, which is nothing like yours, obviously, I think it's a vegetarian version and things, I should make a video just to compare, just to say what I think of it. But next time I see you, next time I know I can definitely see you, I'm going to put in an order for Momo because I need it in my life more regularly. I'm not getting enough of it these days.
Yeah, well, I hear you. I hear you, sister. Right, and on the subject of food, I need to get off and eat some curry. So we'd better start saying some good nights. And when it comes to saying good night, the first thing we need to say are some massive thank yous. Mostly, of course, to Darren for his incredible generosity. Thank you also to Pocahontas100, who also gifted a membership. And thanks to each and every one of you for giving us your time and your interest and your kindness and your support and your community love.
I would also like to thank the 12 people who have subscribed to me during this live stream this evening. Thank you very, very much for that. Really appreciate it. I hope you find some videos to enjoy on my channel. And and on behalf of Boaty, I would also like to thank the people who have been very generous tonight. And thank you very much for watching. Thank you for putting up with me. I will be doing...
And me.
And him as well, yes. I'm going to be doing a live stream on my own channel, Emma Lemon, with 2 N's, on Wednesday evening from 10 o'clock, just an hour, just a little bit before Boaty. And then I'll be back on Monday next week here. In the meantime, you've got Boaty every night, lucky you. And I'm sure there'll be videos galore going out from us and all the links, all the channels that Matron has linked throughout the evening. Check them all out. And yeah, basically, thank you very much. It's been a lovely evening. I've enjoyed chatting with you all, and I am going to join Boaty in bed. No, hang on. I'm going to join Boaty in going to bed. He won't let me join him in bed.
And I've really enjoyed tonight too. It's meant all the more with it being snowy and mad out there. I am going to put on an overnight live stream so we can see whether the snow is kind of finished now or whether it snows through the night and how it looks when it freezes, and you can see the sun come up. So that will be there if you want to dip in and out. But other than that, it's just a massive thank you to everybody. And I would like, on behalf of myself, my co-host, Emma Lemon, 2 N's, check out the YouTube channel, and every single member of the community, I would like to, and Matron, of course, I would like to wish you all a safe and peaceful night and a reasonably good day ahead. I hope that you're able to take a little bit of joy from it somewhere, somehow. Above all, please take really, really good care of yourselves. And if you're fortunate enough to have people who you love and who love you, then take really good care of them too. The candle will be relit 11 o'clock tomorrow night for Tuesday Night Live. Emma and I will be back with you next Monday. I will be with you tomorrow night. Emma will be with you on Wednesday night, and our videos will be with you whenever you damn well fancy it. And on that note, from us both, from the community, much love, pachoo, and indeed.
Bosh.
Oh yeah, you know it.
Bye, guys.
Bye, darlings.